would allow if it allowed poison type attacks to hit steel types for neutral damage, it would mean if I'm correct, nothing would resist Salazzle's stab combo.
That'd be pretty cool, not gonna lie.
It'd be sick, but
yeah. But outside of like very specific niche, outside of like very specific instances, it wouldn't be that useful.
I mean,
but it would still be like
Swampert, shit like Swampert would still resist because of the ground.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot.
But there's no fucking way Salazzle wants to sit on a fucking Swampert though.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, so it's just What about it? But no, it may not be the biggest, most groundbreaking buff in the world.
Right,
it would still be neat.
All right, we're streaming now. I will stop talking about all the bad things.
Right,
welcome, everybody.
Is there any chance that you could zoom in a little bit, just because it's pretty...
Yes, I will zoom in as we go to the...
It is pretty pixelated on my end, sadly.
It's pixelated.
Well, which blur is going first?
Right.
Oh, is it blurry for everyone? Oh boy.
Yeah, it's just stream quality. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I
wouldn't worry about how blurry the draft document is. That's just gonna happen.
Yeah. All right. I'll zoom in when we actually get to a match and whatnot. I posted the order for what we're doing. And the first is actually our friends Electric. So I'll go through what he said. What they said. I'm sorry. Let's see. Where is... All right. Okay, so we got against Wario Land. Watch the replay.
Are we doing replays first? Or are we doing?
Yeah, we'll do replays first, and then teams.
Okay.
So
we at least get the idea. So we watch it in action, and then we go over. It's like.
Yeah, so we can elaborate on ideas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm fine with whatever. As long as whatever works has been working best, we'll go with that.
It's not going to be a repeat of week 1. I'll just tell you that right now.
I missed week 1. So.
Yeah, it eventually devolved into talking about every single draft pick. I chose.
To be fair, that is week 1 at least, so that makes sense.
Yeah, we were getting it out of our system.
I didn't even get to discuss mine.
Why is the dark mode so ugly?
It was like what 4 hours.
Like light mode is good, but the dark mode is so ugly. Anyway,
they have 2 ugly pals. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get started with our friends Electric versus Wario Land 4. I don't know if I should play the music or not. It's so loud.
Yeah, don't play the music.
Don't play the music.
If
you want music, put music in the background.
That was definitely a start.
Wario Land just fucking threw.
Well, they went 1 for 1.
The back and forth. Oh my god, that's... Oh wait, no, that's not 4 times resisted. I'm thinking of Electric.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised anyway. So Electric is made of glass.
A lot to Skeledirge. That did a surprising amount to Skeledirge.
80 base special attack is like... It's not bad.
I just don't think it has special defense investment. That would be my guess.
Well, Rotom sure is doing the Rotom thing of just like being in the way. Ooh, that was a good call.
Rip. MILF Pounder coming in.
Oof.
Oh. I mean, that was like pretty obviously Scarfs because it outsped Electrode.
Yeah. That's very greedy. Oh, maybe not. I'm completely wrong. It was fine.
I mean, yeah, it outspeeds, I think.
Yeah, but I wouldn't set up when they have a Ditto in the back. That's just me.
Why did they call
mine? Is that not Scarf Ditto? I guess
it's probably not.
Ditto.
Is that Quick Powder Ditto?
Yo, is that the fabled Quick Claw Ditto?
Oh, Quick Powder would be so cool if it worked after it transformed.
It would be. It wouldn't even be that broken.
I don't.
Yeah, it would just be Leak or Thick Club. I think there's also another.
They may have accidentally clicked a button too. We'll find out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough matchup. Probably saving the Gastrodon for a little longer would have been a good idea, but
yeah, the suiciding Gastrodon immediately was not the play I would have gone with.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Yeah.
so let's start with Apes team. So we got Skelephone with a pretty expected
Pretty
setup.
standard. Yeah. Scarf
Rotom.
modest.
Scarf Rotom's fun. How often does Rotom Mo run Scarf? Is that common?
In draft, it's not particularly uncommon. It's interesting that there's Shadow Ball over Trick. I'm trying to think about like what that could be for.
For the Finny, maybe? Or the
Maybe,
Lele?
yeah.
I'd also
Yeah,
like to
like-
point out that with the Scarf, they really didn't need to run 252 speed. That's like
No, they
egregious
really
waste.
didn't. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a lot of... oh, okay, right. Ace had an explanation. So, the Skeledirge was hoping they could stop a Heatran switch in because he kind of walls it, but he also got walled by it. Yeah. Rotom kills Manaphy, Skarmory, Gastrodon, Poliwrath, and pivots Volt Switch, yeah. Sharpedo, well, Sharpedo. At -2 defense, he the Screech. Well, Sharpedo didn't really get to do anything, but the Screech is really funny.
That's a really cool tech, yeah.
It's just like, it doesn't get Sword Stance, so you gotta. This is Leftovers, Lele.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, Percy.
If you don't know what item to put on something, give it some food.
It's true.
Oh, shit.
They went with Draining Kiss over Moonblast because they wanted the extra healing, which I guess works. And then
Yeah.
Milk Pounder, there's nothing to really say about that. Scarf is definitely a thing you can do with it. And then Double Dance Metagross. They said it should have killed Electrode, Hippowdon, Cottony, Mousehold, Skarmory, but it didn't really get to do anything. So
It would also have to like bring all of those Pokemon to the match for that to matter.
Honestly, I don't think it would have killed Skarmory. I don't think it would have killed Skarmory. If it was max defense, there's no way that +1 boosting would Ice Punch.
Yeah, not with Hone Claws. Hone Claws isn't really going to get you there.
Yeah, but Skarmory's not going to threaten Metagross. They can set up in Skarmory's face all day.
It can whirlwind. It can whirlwind.
I guess, yeah. Sorry. I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think actually Skarm would have been a good choice here. But...
Whoa, car.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Well,
all right, so, and then Wario Land had Heatran with a Power Gem. I wonder what Power Gem was for.
Not Skeledirge exclusively.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Who is Wario Land's opponent again?
Wario Land's opponent was our friend's Electric.
Our friend's Electric, 1 sec. You can keep talking, I'm just going to look.
Metacham, Fire Punch. Interesting. Fire Punch, probably for the Rotom.
I guess for Rotom and like Heatran, not Heatran, Metagross, yeah.
Is Bulk the best Metacham gets for boosting? That's kind of
sad. It's
Talonflame's the only thing I really see that Power Gem hits better than everyone else, but it's Talonflame, so you don't really need a coverage move just for that.
It's an option select over Earth Power, where
That's
Earth
true,
Power has power as
I mean, the thing with
Power Gem.
Special defense, then they can't actually wall it.
I don't know. It's fine. I just think there would be better options.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Talonflame does to Heatran even
options.
without the
It's just an option select. Like, shit, what do I do?
Poor Gastrodon got to look at a energy ball for 3 seconds.
Being fair though, that's a sick set for this team. It just kind of rest in peace, Gastrodon.
Yeah, poor guy.
I like the Manaphy. I wish I had gotten a little more time. Tail Glow, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball is really fun coverage.
Right.
This was Choice Scarf, so yeah, that was just a big misclick on the Calm Mind. Maybe it was trying to spook or just a misclick. And then Electrode, Hisui. Yeah, that's a good set. I really like Hisui and Electrode. I think it's really solid.
I think it's for first tier. I think it's fine. It's not like horrible or anything, but it's better. It's way better than regular Electrode.
Yeah, it's all you can ask for.
I mean, it's better than regular Electrode, but that's not exactly a high bar to cross. You know?
Yeah,
it's usable. It's usable.
Yeah,
Plus, it's a really cool move. Mind Blown, but Grass type.
I'm gonna keep this one a
Yeah.
little zoomed out so I can properly navigate
And it's got
it.
sub-seed, so you can be annoying.
So next up in the randomized list is Pios? Pios? I don't know. And Flungus. Where they at? There we go.
Oh yeah, this hasn't happened yet.
Oh, it hasn't happened yet. All right. Well, we'll skip that one.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
really?
We'll come back to that.
Randomized, like, may I ask why we did randomizing the list and not just go in order of the draft?
Because I was tired of being dead last every time.
Yeah,
Oh.
because they were obligated to sit in the call for 4 hours. So
I've made the sacrifice of still being obligated to sit by hosting, but I didn't want to be dead last.
Yeah. Completely understandable.
Let's see. So next is Darkix and Mosh. So Darkix, there we go. Get the replay. Grab this, and then Mosh. It's probably faster looking here.
Waverly Street.
Yeah.
honestly, doing out of order, it does not add that much time to it, so I think it's fine.
I'm trying to keep things moving so that even with out of order, we all get done pretty quick.
Yeah.
All right. This is a spicy looking matchup. The Sneasler is standing there, always just it's so fucking intimidating. And also the Ursaluna. I'm scared of Ursaluna. I just that thing's so much damage.
Well, he's also a
Ursaluna
bear.
is like, yeah, Ursaluna just like has the best buttons on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it really does.
It's like between having
Actually,
big
these are
stupid
good.
buttons, it also has a really good abilities. Like you'd rather use guts over bulletproof, but yeah, being
Bulletproof
immune to
means
energy
that-
ball, being immune
Darkic
to
says-
energy ball, that's always a plus. But
Yeah.
guts
Okay.
exist, so
Yeah, Darkix
Well,
says
it just
Ursaluna
means
is
you have,
basically
like-
level 2.
No,
It just
that's
means you
Glastrier
have-
A. Oh, metal
And then
3.
then on
Level
top
3.
of that, it gets sword stance. If
Sword
you don't-
stance, it gets-
yeah.
Yeah,
Sword
why does it?
stance,
What sword?
It's claws.
It gets
I guess.
It gets Trailblaze.
Trailblaze is gross.
Who's
I
going to
hate
use
Trailblaze
Trailblaze
so
on that
much.
thing? Who is going
I've
to use
used it. I've used it, and I've had friends use it.
on Ursaluna?
All right, let's get the match started.
It's Flame Charge.
So, Beedrill,
How's-
Homo. These are
Flame
wild leads.
I will
Hold
defend
on.
them.
These
Trailblaze is never a bad option.
These are
Hang
wild
on.
leads.
I mean, okay, wait, hang on. For parking lot mosh, it's not really that wild of a lead because you don't
That's
know the
true.
set, so it could theoretically beat anything on their team.
That's
But
true.
Mega
and,
B
and it can
lead-
set up rocks. Mega B lead is really
I mean-
funny. I guess it can U-turn, so yeah.
Yeah, and it's
and
like faster than everything that isn't Scarf.
That's an interesting Bronco.
Hence, that's a good
Iron
switch.
defense.
Or the electric one, that's why.
Taunt.
Taunt
I don't.
on
Yeah,
the features.
I don't know that Slowking ever needs to be taunted. I guess teleport.
I mean,
but-
it could be
Yeah,
annoying.
If it
teleport.
stops it from doing a slow pivot and you force it to stay in. So it's like either A, oh no.
There's the future sight. They forgot.
You know,
Well,
I like
I
that.
know what's funny?
I like
He's
us staying
not
on
funny.
that.
What's funny is that if parking lot mosh just body pressed there, the Moltres would have died because it roosted.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. Here comes.
Ah!
These are two very good nicknames.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
overpredict. Yeah, this is like the tragedy of like overprediction.
Oh my god, that did so little. I
I
mean, it was with the berry, but still.
I mean, it's just doing Gudra. It's super fat.
What is that we were doing?
I wish Shelter wasn't just Iron Defense. Like, don't
Yeah,
give it
we
the
all
evasion.
do.
That's so boring.
Yeah.
Well,
What if it was like Iron Defense, but it also
Like-
gave you +1 Spadef?
yeah. I was just about to say, like,
It's just a better cosmic power.
That's a.
oh yeah, but it is better cosmic power, but what Hisuian move isn't literally this but better to some degree?
Yeah.
I think everyone shit their pants when in PLA they gave Cresselia recover, but no one brought up the fact that Cresselia in PLA has a signature move that's just like recover, but it also
It's
gives you
jungle
+1
healing.
evasion.
Yeah.
Jung- Wait, what?
I mean, Cresselia already has recover. That's Moonlight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like it had like Gen 8 recover.
Whoa.
Oh, 16 PP.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were not good switches into Moltres here. There was sort of nothing
That would
left.
be like a wonderful little hole in the wall to visit.
What the fuck up,
Sneasler didn't even come out this match, huh?
You know what's funny is that if
Oh, the flame body is tragic right here.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
it doesn't matter, but like yeah.
I know it doesn't matter, but it made it like almost impossible to like actually impossible.
Mm.
Loking died, then like honestly, Scarf Celebi would have just swept, which is sad. They didn't get to.
All right, let's look at Darkix.
Hang on, let me read chat.
Sure.
Yeah, we like kind of a
What's-
good chat.
I've been
So what's-
watching chat.
Woke up, power up punch if you want. It's flame charge, Jerry, says Reverend. Bowser says maybe is always lead something, leave immediately or kill something. That was the greediest play ever, Dark Bite says on the Swords Dance.
Oh yeah, yeah. The second Swords Dance on Diggersby was.
Which says I indicate why they went for that. I know it's because they were predicting a switch into Moltres, and because it was like faster than Moltres, they would just like return and kill it. And at that point, it just would have won the game automatically because plus 3 quick attack would have killed like all the faster monsters.
Yeah, I am a little surprised that the Diggersby died to a single body press. I thought its defense was slightly higher than that.
No.
I think it was max defense on the
I do want to
Registeel.
say
Yeah.
real quick, Bunny on the Mind is an incredible nickname.
It really is.
All right, so
Dark
yeah,
Knight.
we'll look at. I click on
Oh,
the
it's
wrong one.
multiple.
Just for your situational awareness, Diggersby has 85 hit points and 77 defense.
Wow, that's really bad.
Yeah.
It's
That's
Diggersby without
not-
huge power. It doesn't have stats. Its highest stat is 85. It's hit points.
Do they know that they're
Hey,
allowed to
hey.
give things like other stats if they give them huge power?
No.
Hey, listen. In Diggersby's defense,
No.
As Clefable has 95 HP and 73 defense.
Also,
Azumarill-
don't,
Fable's a fairy.
Fable has the
Unaware.
best.
Yeah.
also, don't forget,
Like, Azumarill doesn't
Diggersby
have
has
stats.
double dance. Don't forget
It
that.
has like 100 HP.
Azumarill also has the best defensive typing in the game.
That's
And-
not true.
and
Steel
Clefable
Fairy is
has-
the-
And Clefable has like the third best defensive type and the fucking best move pool ever.
Shut up. You're a Clefable stan. I don't
Yeah,
want
I
to hear
am.
it. L plus ratio
Alright.
plus Clefable smells like spoiled milk.
Look,
He doesn't.
I can hate Clefable, but then also agree that its move pool is fucking ridiculous. Like, you don't have to hate that.
Clefable's move pool is fucking ridiculous. I'm just messing with Camille.
Incredible. Like,
I'm just
oh my,
bullying Camille specifically.
like you don't realize how deep Clefable's move pool is until you've gone over like everything, and it's like fucking insane. It gets
Clefable-
Meteor Mash for God.
We should
I
keep this
think
moving
it's
though.
funny that
Yeah.
because of
Yeah,
Clefable's
yeah.
abilities, it's
Right.
arguably
Yeah.
more versatile than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, Ink. I'm keeping an eye on it, and Camille is too. All right,
Meteor
Shelly
Mash.
Duvall, great name. Choppleberry definitely did a thing. Getting paralyzed was rough, but I don't know that it mattered.
Yeah.
I don't. Did it get full parried at all? I didn't see them get full parried.
I don't think it did.
Yeah, it's not going to
Um,
outrun anything anyway, so who cares?
Oh, it wouldn't matter because their next switch in was Ursaluna, and so they would have like
Yeah.
they could have tied it maybe.
You guys don't
And-
understand how deep Clefable goes.
We're
Hey, look, we can talk
talking
about Clefable in a match where Clefable is in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm reading
Let's
chat.
do
I'm
that.
reading chat.
All right. Bunny on my mind. Excellent nickname. Also, I love this setup. I wish it wasn't a Diggersby. Like, I wish Diggersby could do a thing.
Hi guys.
See,
I'm
we
back.
got unscaled.com. I don't know the reference, but I'm sure it's funny.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Like scaly porn?
I don't know.
Porn for people
Can
who
run
like.
like a billion different sets, so this is a fine one.
Yeah.
Honeywisp, the Celebi. I like this. I didn't even know it could get U-turn. That's Choice Scarf
I mean,
is fun.
yeah.
Ancient Power is definitely a choice. I don't know about that one. I guess.
I mean, it was for the Ultras.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I respect it against the Moltres.
Yeah, that's actually completely fair. It probably just.
I had no idea Komo got rocked. TBH.
That'll one-shot Moltres. There's no way it doesn't one-shot Moltres.
Yeah. Komo gets everything. Komo gets whatever it wants.
Komo does literally everything. Like
there better be a ton of HO gameplay right here because I logged off Minecraft for this.
Komo is like it's like one of those Pokemon that exclusively exists to surprise you.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a
Komo gets whatever it
Pokemon that nobody remembers that it does like half the things it does, and half the things it does are just like complete like non-rolls, shit like sub belly drum and fucking. It's just like abilities that are like immunity to powder moves and moves
it does have two really goofy abilities.
Goofy, almost the funniest Pokemon.
Chomsky Honk. Return Earthquake Crunch Explosion. That is a very funny set. I really like this set. Glalie is another one that can kind of do like a surprising amount of things, but it's not a dragon, so.
It's also got 400 weaknesses because it's
But it's like it's shockingly beefy. Like it can get work done.
If Glalie had slightly better stats, it would be a really good mega.
I think they should add rock type to it. I think that's what all the regular ice types need.
Unironically, it probably couldn't hurt, given that it's already made of paper.
With Mach Punch with a Mat Choke and it fucking disintegrates.
Swellow. I love Swellow. I think Swellow is a highly underrated bird. It did get completely obliterated this match, but I think it's great.
Oh, he says, if I fully believe Kamala would have gone crazy in OU if they just gave it a better type.
That's probably true. Fighting type is great offensively, but it kind of ruins
most good
defenses.
Pokemon are allergic to fairy types.
Honestly, fighting isn't even like super bad defensively. Like,
but it
resisting rock bug is good, but like being weak to fairy sucks.
Like kick.
The double weak to fairy on something that's hurting itself to get stats is really bad.
Yeah, psychic isn't like out of weakness because like almost every team has the dark type.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So.
All right. Let's look at Darkix. So, of course, there's the Sneasler doing the Sneasler thing. What's the 44 defense for? I assume this is a speed creep. It probably outruns everything, yeah?
Yeah. Except our Scarfers.
I'm like 99% sure those are just bonus.
I thought so. The Moltres didn't actually die to the Ancient Power.
Wait, which Pokemon in Ancient Power again? I'm like already spacing.
It was Celebi.
Let me check that. There's no way.
Yeah, it got hit by it. It lived.
Wait, is this regular Moltres or Galarian? My brain is like not working.
It's regular.
Yeah, that's surprising. I would have thought it would for sure.
It's the base 100s.
Oh, you've got max HP on it. That probably helped.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mega B.
Oh, I didn't know it got Fire Punch. That's so gross.
Doesn't get Ice Punch though.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't give it any ice moves. If it got ice moves, that would be horrifying.
You're just saying that because you have Lando T.
No, never mind. I guess unless it's like full offense, like with item Celebi, Ancient Power does not one shot. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I mean it is 60 power. It's a very sad attack.
Yeah.
I beat my Peed.
I have like mini Lando T with Gligar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gligar is only marginally worse than. Well, that's not true. It's still a great mon. I like Drill Run on Beedrill is great. I love that. I love that it can get Drill Run. Like it makes sense, but it's a really funny coverage move.
Quack says
Sunbird Chicken.
An 8% chance. Or no.
Modest Celebi has a 12.5% chance to Oko Moltres. Wow. That's really sad. It does look like a Sunbird Chicken when it's shiny. I don't know
really
why.
Does.
Defog Flamethrower U-Turn Roost. That's a fun set. Just very beefy.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
Gamer.
Standard Slowking set. Did the work it needed to do.
Yeah.
This thing, every time I look at this thing, I'm like, oh, it's a Reggie. It's not very good. And then it's like, no, this is the good one.
A good one.
Okay,
which Reggie?
None of the Reggies are horrible except Gigas. Like they're not terrible. They're just
Regirock.
They are
Regirock's
really
pretty bad.
outclassed to the point of, man, these defensive Pokemon with their stats are really good. Boy, where's my instant recovery?
They literally
that's
just made
how
all
they have
the
no,
ones
like-
that were
Yeah, like-
Reggie still have the worst
think-
defensive typing in the game.
Yep.
It's like,
Yeah,
I
and
think,
like,
well, okay, Mono Steel isn't terrible.
Yeah, Monoseal's good.
I don't know. It's only the single best type in the
It's
game.
only Regice that has like awful defense awful defensive typing because like
Rock is pretty bad too.
Rock has a niche
Regirock
at
had
least.
Recover. Like
Yeah.
if Regirock had recover,
Yeah, Regirock at least can block something. Ice can block other ice Pokemon.
if Regirock had recover, because he does. His name is Garganackle.
Regice successfully walls Avalugg.
That is true.
Actually,
What's
that's
funny
not
is
true because Avalugg has
Not
recover.
saying much.
It's not actually true. Avalugg has recover.
Yeah, but
What's funny-
Regice just walls it back.
Yeah. And then the Ursaluna set. It sure is. What's the 8 speed for? what did it need one
That's
extra
special
tick of
defense.
speed?
That's
Oh,
special.
special Oh, okay.
It's technically bulkier on the special defensive side.
I thought that was a joke because it was like so obvious.
No, I just misread it. Sorry.
It's so
Um,
obvious. The D is capitalized. How could you miss that?
Yeah.
also it's
My brain. My brain.
how what the best Reggie in Gen 3, which is Regice, is now like the worst Reggie, and the worst Reggie in Gen 3 is Registeel, which is now like the best one.
Mhm.
Wait, why was Registeel the worst?
Because it wasn't off
Yeah. You could.
and
use
it didn't have any good
off-
stab.
Oh,
Yeah, it learns
Because
like
Reggie
no
like-
useful support moves.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
150 defenses and like what 70 something offenses.
80 HP.
It can stand there
Yeah.
unopposed for like 3 turns and then dies.
I learned like
Yeah.
yesterday
Just like me in
that
real
like
life.
the Reggies all have the same
Yeah.
like distribution, but all in different stats. Like I learned that yesterday, and now I'm like completely
Oh my
disappointed in
God.
myself because of it.
All right.
Yeah,
Next
Registeel
is
is
Secret
like-
Seller versus Sienna.
Oh God, I'm going to preface it with this.
Can we
I
get that
completely
Reggie? Can we get
I
that Reggie
complete-
Steel gift?
I completely overprepared for her
Oh my
Charizard,
God, she's
and
jamming.
I tried to Crawdaunt at the end,
Ah,
and I forgot that Garchomp actually has special moves.
I think over preparing is like a huge thing in draft.
Yeah.
Like I've caught myself over preparing
Yeah.
so much.
And I'll explain
No.
that Gyarados whenever y'all remember its moveset, because this is the match that y'all watched last week. Remember?
Bowser wants to know where's Golbat.
Where's he going?
Yeah, he needs to be with me from now on, because honestly, I feel like I make no progress without him at this point.
And Golisopod is
Make him
fire. I do
comment
love
what you
Golisopod.
will.
Yeah.
Make him
Guys,
Hog.
can we please get Registeel fucking jamming on the keyboard as an emo? I need this.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Huh.
Look at him go.
He's fucking.
Jeez, he's balling.
He's
Yeah, we can
playing-
add it later.
He's
Not
playing
even
one.
fucking the keyboard.
All right, let's see this match.
He's playing 100 Gex.
All right. Dusknoir,
Replace the
Golisopod
piano with
leads.
balls.
Spikes
right.
Golisopod.
Oh my God, it's Spike.
Spite.
Yeah, I
Spite.
don't
That's
know
so
why
spicy.
yeah, that was honestly really cool. I don't know why I let him set up.
Bind.
Spite bind. I love this set.
Fucking
I don't know what
Is
it.
it
I don't know
like
what it
a
does,
PP
but I love
Sol?
it.
It
it's a BB
sits
Sol.
there and takes you out of PP and you die as it heals up forever.
Yeah.
Here comes
Because you have
Gyarados.
pressure.
But the problem
Oh
is that
my God.
Dusknoir has like 5 hit points, so it doesn't work.
Yeah, if he had
It's
recover
sub-
though, if he only had a
sub-
way to heal himself, that'd be marvelous.
It's Subton Gyarados.
That's
Yeah,
not
and I
that
had-
unusual, being honest.
Yeah.
Like I had,
Yeah.
like the only thing that was weird with Gyarados was Scald, realistically,
Gyarados? Shut the fuck up, Ink.
because like I was like completely.
Who
like,
calls it
all right.
Gyarados? Lamo, shut the fuck up.
Actually, though, who does call it
Lamo.
Gyarados? Like,
Shut up.
Oh, was that Fire Blast? Wow.
I'm not calling it fucking Gyarados.
Hey, I'm trying to watch Gyarados.
Anyway.
So, and Garchomp
Good
click.
attack, special
Buttons.
attack.
yeah, Garchomp fucking Fire Blast, and here we
Oh,
go.
that pain split's
I
so
was-
annoying.
I was so I
Yeah,
felt
Chain Chomp,
betrayed.
exactly.
That was a good switch.
I felt fucking betrayed by that Garchomp.
Never does. Got
Oh,
caught.
this is a really good position for Garchomp.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is.
But then it missed Stone Age. I think it's funny how much Registeel-related imagery have contributed to this service culture.
Toxic!
Alright, this Gyarados is something else.
Circuitry has officially
Yeah,
done
like-
more.
I love him.
Is this fake HO? Is the disguised
This
stall
is
team?
fake HO.
What kind of hyper offense uses Alomaloma and
It's
Well,
literally
it's,
just like
it's the double fake because
it's a
Aloe can
stall
be
team
in fake.
disguised as an actual like HO team.
Well, no, because Aloe can be in fake stall. So this is the double bait. It's fake stall.
It's double fake team.
that grass whistle was so cool, and then the turn ones wake up was so funny.
Does Gyarados have an attack?
Scald.
Scald.
Well, you'll see it.
Hey, you activated emergency.
Oh, yes, I will
I'm so sorry.
The Garchomp.
The Scald doing 10% and triggering emergency exit is the funniest thing in the world. It's just, I don't even want to look at this Gyarados.
Oh my god.
We have to go now.
How slow is that?
Oh my
Gyarados?
god.
It's bulky Gyarados, so it's not fast.
Slower than Crawdon.
Oh my god.
It's Crawdon doing
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I would have just left Gyarados in there. Like, what's Gyarados gonna do for your team anymore?
Dude,
Gyarados
that's like-
is capable of a lot of things.
Crawdon does so much damage.
Crawdon might be the only good Pokemon ever.
Well, that was that.
Crawdon should be banned from the Gen 3 draft because it's too good.
It's gonna be tier 1 for sure.
Wait, who's gonna get banned?
Crawdon from the tier 1 draft, or from the RSE draft I'm making.
Good God, that
It's the
Crawdon.
juiciest knockoff of all time.
God.
All right.
That doesn't have any good fucking Legend Gem thing.
I forgot. Okay. I didn't expect Garrett or to outspeed
Acid
Gyarados.
spray.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no.
Acid spray is funny.
Oh my god, it's like the
You
assault
have to
that
explain
Toxic.
these. You have to explain these Ferrothorn.
Let me
Easy.
explain the Ferrothorn, like why he has Acid Spray and Giga Drain. I'll say one Pokemon name, Garchomp.
Okay, here's the other question: why 40 defense and 28 special defense? That seems like
Where was the math for that?
What math?
Hang on. Why do you have Chilling Water
I-
over Scald?
Because Mega Charizard X. I'd rather have a
Okay.
consistent way to drop its attack stat.
That makes complete sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like-
I actually like this set a lot for dealing with Charizard.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
a really good set.
yeah. Maybe next
I
time,
like
don't.
that a lot for
Chilling Water,
dying
you're not
Pokemon.
risking burning something you want to toxic, so
Right.
that's cool.
I'm gonna give you a thing I learned today. I literally learned it today. Is that Alola can choice band?
Yeah.
It can.
Yeah, I
do that.
can.
what, 70 something attack?
Yeah. And it gets Aqua Jet.
Off, like, yeah.
Oh, and
knock
base
off,
100
liquidation,
Wugtrio is too
Aqua
much to
Jet.
ask. I'm so mad.
Shut
Donphan,
What? Okay, but
Trio
Aloe has
activates my
more than
butterfly
one
response.
stat.
I don't like him. He makes me feel really uncomfortable.
yeah, I like the Donphan set. Did you have was this meant to kill something specifically?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna be real. None of this shit is calced.
I'm pretty
That's
sure.
fine.
I'm pretty sure Secret Seller went.
Alright.
Secret Seller was going into ChatGPT and be like, "Hey, what are the EVs? What are the optimal EVs for my Gyarados?"
Yeah, no.
I love this.
Gyarados
This is an
is
incredible
really-
Gyarados.
Yeah,
I
it
love the, like,
it was
almost
meant to like sit
aggressive
on stuff and
no.
stall. If fucking like again Garchomp or let's say Crawdon, if I'm
Funniest
actually
fucking
able to go faster.
What is the point of
But
the
just fucking-
EVs? I don't know.
Like it's meant like for bulk, and I'm glad I had the HP stat as like an odd number. It's like, oh yeah, shit, because of
Mhm.
fucking
Stealth
You want to for
not necessarily just Stealth Rock, but also
Chilling.
all right. So for a
It's a quirky Gyarados.
future
No, it's a
reference for
Pokemon.
as far as hit points and substitute is concerned, you want to be able to like You want your hit points to be divisible by 4 when you have a substitute, so you can substitute more often, and it takes a lower percentage of your health.
It's a quirky Gyarados.
True.
It is a quirky Gyarados. It's bold Gyarados, actually, but...
Yeah. Really a joke, I said.
Realistically,
I
I
didn't
should
hear
have
you.
had Waterfall. I should have had Waterfall on the thing.
Yeah, probably. Scald is... I mean, if you're gonna do this, Scald is funny, but Scald and Toxic is a little bit...
Yeah, that's why I said
conflicts
that.
with
Is
itself.
like Waterfall would have been more consistent.
Also, it's
I mean,
worth
if I
noting
wanted
that
to
if
be
you- that
really
was just a
funny,
little
I
bit of
should have
inve-
used Bounce.
I do have to ask,
That would have been funny.
Bounce.
why Pursuit on Special Sceptile? Like, Sceptile with no attack investment is going to do like 4 damage.
To pop something as
Bounce?
leaving.
I guess. But
Yeah.
That's
What-
literally
I was
the
also
only
gonna
reason.
say-
What
I-
Pokemon are you going to use on this team to knock them that low?
Oh my
May I-
god.
may I get-
Dustin
may I
had
please-
Poltergeist?
May I please put? Can I
I'm
get a
very
word in,
happy that
please?
Grass Whistle landed.
Uh,
I
ahead,
was very
Ken.
happy that it landed. I don't know what my thought process was at the time. It's like I just thought, shit.
I guess Black Whistle was like the best thing you can do to touch Corviknight.
Yeah.
It's like that or Leech Seed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, does Sceptile get
Like,
literally anything that can hit Corviknight?
No.
It really
It gets
does.
Thunder Punch. It gets Thunder Punch.
but
Oh yeah. I mean,
it's
who's
Sceptile.
gonna use fucking Surfing?
It's a Mega Sceptile at that. So who's gonna use Thunder Punch on Mega Sceptile? Hello, that would be me. But
You could click like Sword Stance.
yeah, yeah, I could. Put Sword Dance. That would actually be really fun.
Yo,
It would also be like a good way to
good.
catch people
So
off.
110 attack, got incredible speed stat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, it does.
Leech
It has
Blade
110
plus
attack.
Dragon Claw. Yes.
Oh.
Trailer.
Doesn't Sceptile have like 75 attack, or is that Mega?
Regular Sceptile
Regular
has,
Sceptile has
75 attack.
75.
Regular
They
Sceptile
really
has
wanted to make him a
85,
physical
Mega
attacker
Sceptile
for
has
whatever
110.
reason. So
I adore this Dusknoir set. I think this is the funniest set I've ever seen.
It is pretty funny.
Spite is my favorite move in Pokemon.
I'm sad you
Can
didn't
I
get to
just
use
say-
Poltergeist. That's a great move.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
one of the funniest techs of all time, I think I bring this up all the time, but like for the brief period where Pangoro was legal in Gen 7 RU, I want to say Pangoro got banned. A common staple in Gen 7 RU stall was physically defensive Ghostinium Z Toxicroak, because Z Spite heals you to full HP.
Heck, yeah.
that's
Here's
fucking
the,
wonderful.
Here's some hidden tech if you're going to do some degeneracy like this, because I've done trapping stupidity. Binding Band doubles the damage that
Yeah,
moves
that I
like
know.
Bind
I-
does.
Yeah, I've done that with Shuckle and like I think it's like Nat Dex.
Yeah.
Binding Band Toxic. It's really
I can't say it's not good, but it, like that Dusknoir is
it's
already
very
not
funny
good, so
whenever
you
it
might
does
as well.
work. Like, cause,
I also,
I've caught
I've been trying
Torkoals.
to, excuse me. Like I've been trying to say for the past couple minutes, if you had invested a little bit of speed into Gyarados is base 81 speed, right?
Yeah, it's like
so you would need like
Crawdon
8
was just a little faster.
yeah, if you invested
Please.
8 speed, Crawdon would be outsped by 1 point if it's max speed adamant. And you need 20 more points, so it would be like what is it? So hold on, I'm trying to do the mental math.
Yeah, Crawdon getting hit by Taunt and Toxic because you outspeed it would have made a big difference.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
expecting to outspeed it without any investment, but my brain didn't go, oh yeah, that they probably invested speed in their Crawdon because why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Here he is.
Like, you can see you can at least see the mental planning of this shit.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah.
No. No, it didn't.
I respect a lot of it though.
But it was a comedy joke when I invested when I invested fucking Nido Queen outspeed max speed.
Nido
Iron
Queen!
Hand.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's the boy. He sure did do the thing that Crawdon does.
And
Justin B. Revivo, the Charizard. Again, the standard
what is
Charizard
this
set.
name? Justin Bieber Vivo.
I don't know. Beastars Garchomp is a great name.
Yeah.
Why
not
yeah.
Dinobot, though?
These are all pretty standard sets because they just sort of do. I didn't know Golisopod got spikes. I like opening Golisopod with spikes, especially since first impression is such a big threat. It lets you get spikes up a lot of the time. That's really fun. Because they'll want to switch into something that resists.
I don't think anyone has said the words because first impression is such a big threat. That is not in the server.
It's true. First impression's a great move.
It is.
It's a great move on like 3 Pokemon.
If you aren't a member of Revcord, it is a good move.
Corviknight. Yeah, it sure is a Corviknight.
Yeah.
Sienna has a very like default team, but all the Pokemon are so good, and she used them really well. So it just kind of.
I want to give a shout out to the fact that Sienna is the Circuitry has been brought to one game and it has already done infinitely more for Sienna than it had ever did for me.
Ing says Revcord is the first impression Nora squad. Bowser says first impression is the only best move in the game. Especially on mons with Arena Trap.
Yeah.
Alright. Who's next?
I need
next
to ask you a question. Have you ever pressed first impression and been disappointed? That's what I thought.
Yes.
Never ever.
Yes.
Okay. When I first tried to use the very.
Next
Doesn't
up
actress
is
get first impression?
It does. You get like a tutor move.
It might be an egg move.
What Pokemon get first impression?
Haxorus.
Oh yeah.
Bristle.
Gets it as like fucking I don't know. It gets it. Listen, I typed in Pokemon Showdown, I typed Haxorus, I looked at the blue pool and it says first impression, it might as well get it through fucking Dream World. I don't care.
Okay. This one's mine.
Oh my god,
so...
it's Regieleki.
Huh?
It's Regieleki.
Yeah.
It's
Regieleki. I was terrified of this team. This is the team that I've prepared hardest for.
Yeah.
You scared of?
He really leans into that electric terrain.
Mm-hmm. There's a moment.
Why wouldn't you?
Is electric.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? Like an Iron team, like is a well cohesive core by itself, and then you just give them all 30% stab use.
Look, I'm just gonna say it. Revilecki 6-0s.
All right.
No.
What about?
He's never gonna actually bring Revilecki. He's just gonna give us all anxiety.
So this is my
Revilecki
favorite
is
turn.
literally too lore Landorus. What do you do?
Defog turn 1 was my favorite button to click.
Wait,
ever.
I didn't hear. What did you say?
That was literally the purpose of Revilecki was to kill Landorus Therian.
Why is it Ice Spinner on your
It's a
own
100
terrain?
matchup.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
The quick explosion. That almost tilted me.
Explosion.
This is the funniest fucking game.
This Iron Hands gave me a fucking stroke. I'm so mad about it. Because watch the next turn. Watch the next turn. This is the angriest I've been about Mega Gallade.
Yeah,
Let's fucking go.
Okay, hang on. Can I talk about something? Can I say something?
Yeah.
So why didn't you just go into Poltergeist and waste his stash?
I actually calced. I did an emergency calc on the sneak, the Shadow Sneak, and it did 11.8%, and I didn't know how the game rounded.
Oh, God.
Just gotta go with your gut. Don't calc things.
Yeah.
Always.
Have the weird EV spreads. Yep, that works.
Yeah, you should have just used it without calcing and it would have killed it.
Just believe.
Yeah, you're right.
You play Yu-Gi-Oh. You play Yu-Gi-Oh.
You would have had a different
Believe in the
speed
heart
when
of
you did
cards
it.
or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Look, I'm gonna say.
You go into
before
Tapu
I-
Koko here for no reason.
Listen, I'm just gonna say it before
Why
I.
just store power there?
I don't know. It seemed like it didn't matter.
Shadow
Does
Ball.
negative stat
Ooh.
changes make store power go down?
No.
No.
I was
Actually,
so.
the best.
Oh yeah, this thing. I was so.
Wait,
proud
why'd
of
you go
Helios
into
this
Latias here?
game.
Why'd you go into Latias?
I don't know. This is where I panicked because I was still panicking from the Shadow Sneak. Honestly,
Oh my god.
the Heliolisk like brought me,
Oh,
like centered me again.
I say this because I want.
You're like having a panic attack, and then Heliolisk says, like, okay, can you name 5 things you can see
Heliolisk came in, gave me a hug, and screamed at the Regieleki, and I felt better.
you held the lizard and praised the lizard.
Exactly.
I say that because I want stored power to have 0 base power if you get intimidated.
I honestly don't know how stored power would work if you could just lower it.
You use stored power and they just kind of like look at them like really, really aggressively.
Comfort Lizard did work.
Well, like fucking Anakin, you underestimate my power. That kind of line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at this. Train Extender Coco. Yeah, that makes sense. Nature's Madness. Now, I wonder. Dust isn't here, right? Oh no. I wonder why they used Nature's Madness. I wonder what that was for. I guess
maybe
it's
for the Nintendo.
That's true.
No matter what it looks at, so
yeah,
why would you not? It's like Ruination.
Okay, wait.
This is the scariest Pokemon of all time. I know there are better Pokemon than this, but every time I look at this thing, I feel a deep terror.
All right, I need to ask a question.
Shoot.
Yeah, what?
Yes or no? Is Toxicity Galarian Heliolisk?
No.
No.
I need to ask you a question.
No.
Yes or no? Is this your sleep paralysis demon?
Yes.
The Iron Hands?
okay,
Absolutely.
Question:
Yes.
If Toxicity does like punk rock, what genre of music does Heliolisk specialize in?
Oh, it's definitely like into folk or something.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like surfer rock or some shit.
Oh yeah,
is
surf
one of
rock.
those
It's literally a
people who, like,
surfing
calls
electric.
Bob
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah, he learned surf.
Bob Dylan. Yeah,
It's really
Heliolisk
funny.
would be like, "Hey, have you heard this band called Agent Orange?" Heliolisk would like go up to you and say, like, "Hey, did you know that metal came from surf rock?"
Dust's nicknames make me a little worried. Holy shit! This is a good Regieleki. It's not choice band, but it's still good.
It's still Explosion. It's still
It sure
Explosion.
is. 2 explosions on the team, by the way. That was really good.
What are
Iron
these
Moth.
They aren't
nicknames?
even nicknames. They're just sentences.
I wonder what this is meant to survive. I wonder if this survives. Surely this doesn't survive. Like maybe this survives Lando if it's not invested.
Oh, you know what it is? They want to
What?
have more speed than special attack.
Yeah, but
Oh.
124 seems really specific. But I don't
So
know.
124 is just what's left over while investing as much as they can into special attack while still having a higher speed stat.
Yeah. Ink says Dust
on
nicknames
Dust.
look like they're things serial killers would put next to the victims' bodies. Bowser said these nicknames are fucking unhinged. Can someone check out Dust?
I'm back. You can you can't go above 132 special attack on Iron Moth. Otherwise, the Quirk Drive will always raise special attack.
I see. Okay, so defense must have been just slightly better than HP then.
That's actually very standard. It's just it blocks more stuff.
Yeah, this is a pretty standard Jugs. I was very worried about Jugs. I over-prepared a little for Jugs. Honestly, with the way they were set up, I could have just brought Sylveon, but I couldn't possibly know that because like Iron Moth.
Yeah.
I
I mean, listen, I too
Where's
am constantly
Dust?
thinking about Jugs.
Honestly, Iron Jugulus did work that match.
what is the
Yeah, these
mental
are pretty
herb for?
standard Jugs.
Is
Oh
that
my fucking god! Oh,
I am 14 years old.
I don't know
wish
what
I
the
had
mental
Jugs.
herb is for here.
Taunt.
Yeah,
That makes
they wanted,
sense.
they wanted
Okay.
to
Yeah,
guarantee
fair
from
enough.
Lando probably.
Did I don't even think I had taunt. Did I? No, I didn't.
Yeah, but they couldn't have possibly.
They were
had
expecting
Yeah,
like
no,
Mark
no.
Henry.
No, I know. It's really funny that we both like over prepared for each other. I didn't bother bringing taunt. They didn't bother bringing anything for Sylveon. And like, yeah. So I got my weird. What did I do this for? This was for Iron Hands actually. I think. This was for an Iron
I'm pretty
Hands
sure
Ice
that
Punch.
I'm pretty sure that HP saved you, or else you wouldn't have lived Dark Pulse from a Life Orb.
Yeah, I think I calced this for Ice Punch from something, but
okay.
it did also save me.
That's funny.
This this I hate.
Oh my
I hate.
god.
I hate.
Podcast
I hate
is a
that
really good
Mega
game.
Gallade doesn't
Already
have
back to
I hate everything.
Heliolisk is my wonderful baby that I never knew I loved. I didn't know it got Grass Knot. Yeah,
It does.
Gen 4, everything
Yes.
got Grass Knot.
true.
Not in Gen 4. It's Gen 6.
They gave it to everyone in Gen 4 also.
Yeah.
Volcanion, the flame charges on
It's
Volcanion
Trailblaze.
literally
It's
because it
just like,
didn't get another move that mattered.
It's a precursor to Trailblaze in that sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the flame charge is there because there was not another move that Volcanion gets that made a difference. I could have put Wild Charge with no investment, but
That would have been funny.
Volcanion learns Wild Charge?
it
Yes,
sure does. That's why
Volcanion
physical
Volcanion
Volcanion
learns
is great.
everything.
Okay,
Physical
also,
Volcanion has
different
better
than
coverage than
Flame
special.
Charge with no investment, though.
Well, it got me the speed, but it
Yeah,
didn't do
yeah.
anything because
The whole
the
point.
fucking
that
Like,
and
you're running,
also most things with 4 legs typically learn Wild Charge. Right?
Yeah.
If I'm wrong.
a lot of things do.
Yeah.
The flame charge ended up doing
This
nothing because
spotted
the Bronzong
explosion.
just fucking exploded.
Oh shit.
This was a pretty standard Landorus set.
It's Lando. Lando can do what he wants.
Yeah, I needed the defog over taunt or U-turn because of the terrain,
and this
and then my T, which did its work. So that was that.
Kill the T, sis.
All right, next up is Torrent versus Liberslaw.
Hey.
Did Slawbrain,
That was a
Manectric, Cinderace, Aegislash, Swampert, and then 2 others?
We'll
Yeah.
find out in a moment.
Isn't this the match where they brought Tropius and it actually kind of did a thing?
Oh
I think
yeah,
so.
I remember y'all talking.
This
I remember
was
y'all talking
amazing.
about that.
Tropius was fucking amazing here.
Where's Torrent?
What do you mean? Tropius is always amazing.
That's
He's a beautiful
true.
little boy.
Tropius is unironically a really fucking good Pokemon in Rare Bats.
Yeah, Tropius is so good. And he gets hit by one flamethrower and fucking disintegrates instantly.
Who is your son, Bowser? Oh,
Given it doesn't have 3 substitutes in front of it.
oh, Slitherwing. Yeah. All right, let's see this one.
Loving that level 90 Slurpuff.
Open Salamence when you have Torrent has so many setup Pokemon, and opening Salamence is really funny.
They got greedy.
You also,
Gosh.
I want to point out this out because Camille also pointed it out. Shout out
What?
level 90 Slurpuff.
For what?
There's probably a reason for it, but
Yeah, it's for Focus Sash.
Yeah.
That worked out really well.
Here comes Mantine. This fucking
One time,
Mantine's so wonderful.
Mantine's really good.
Scarf.
is that a choice scarf, Mantine?
Why not?
They took a page out of my book and used just Scarf defensive water type.
Oh, it begins with the. Where we are?
Lantern
Oh, no.
Gang.
I do like the Tropius nickname though.
It's water.
Yeah, Slaw's nicknames are great.
Oh yeah.
Ninetales be hated.
It survives that.
Torkoal's
Yeah!
special attack, so
Tropius
Son?
is actually so stupid. I hate it so much. Oh my god, this thing!
Oh, here we go.
I hate it.
These sum up here.
It's
They
so
do.
dumb.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness gracious.
God.
I
Yeah,
hate
when I
this
fought
stupid
Slaw,
thing.
I literally brought Dual Wing Beat on Crobat because of this, because I was so scared of this.
That's really funny.
Every time I see you, yeah.
It's carrying. It's carrying.
Wait,
I'm not gonna
Chloe
lie,
says,
I was hoping to fight Slaw so I could see
Chloe
Charizard Y
says
versus
every time I
Tropius.
look at
Oh my fucking
Chloe
god.
said every time I look at Gallade, I see its fucked up hips and I think of I hate the
Stupid
pill
thing.
stain from
I
the
hate it.
SpongeBob.
Oh my god.
I think it's a what?
He did eat it a football.
He did the football.
Oh my god!
Wow. That was clean.
I'm actually gonna cry.
This is the funniest fucking game.
Wait, that was a prediction? Oh my god.
I mean, being fair though, Torrent's options are really limited right now.
Torrent's options
Yeah.
are pretty limited, but like
Efficient
Slaw,
sweep.
Slaw's making the calls in this one.
It's not.
Don't want to fucking.
Yeah. The lone Pikachu. Yeah. Oh my god, that's so good.
Not very effective.
Not very effective.
All right, so Torrent's team, we got the Great Tusk, all new Lando. It sure is. Jolly, is that usual for it? Probably. It's really fast.
No, it's only on like
It seems
only
like
on like
standard,
offensive.
Yeah.
A standard Grey Tusk is like bulkier, like a long
Why
bulkier.
has this thing got Earth Power?
Wait, what?
Hold on. Is this
What?
surely this is a mistake?
That probably
They
should
have-
be Earthquake.
They have the 4 special attack EVs too.
Yeah, why the fuck is this thing got Earth Power? What is Earth Power for? Is it you know what it's for? You know what it's for?
What?
Was this a misclick?
57 special attack.
Surely this was a misclick in the.
I'm pretty sure they did auto EVs on it and then.
Oh, probably, yeah. That's probably why I gave it the 4 special attack EVs. I'm gonna go put that set into.
Look, I can't talk too much shit.
That.
The very first draft game I did, I brought White Smoke fucking Torkoal to the flood, like a monotype game.
What does White Smoke do again?
Stop status.
Do you
stop
remember Clear Body? Yeah, it's literally just that. But for Torkoal, and only Torkoal.
on a fucking mono fire team.
Torkoal doing the Torkoal thing.
Yeah,
Salamence?
that's the default spread if you use that moveset.
Mm.
It'll give you the 4 special attack EVs. Oh no, it gives you Naughty, not Jolly.
They probably manually changed Jolly.
Yeah, but they didn't manually change the 4 special attack EV.
Yeah, I like Salamence. Does it get a better flying move than Dual Wing Beat? Not really.
No,
It really doesn't. It really does not.
No.
It's good for the.
What did you imagine? No.
Here's a hidden. If you ask, does this dragon get a better flying move? The answer is like 99% no.
Yeah.
Imagine Salamence with Bravebird.
Where's
That's called
wait,
Mega
wait,
Salamence.
Roaring Moon.
I like the 4.
Roaring Moon doesn't count.
I love the 4 attack EVs to make Nuzzle do 1 more damage or knock off. And then
I mean,
Fish.
it's probably worth something.
Hisuian Quillfish is completely blew me out of the water. Like I didn't expect it to be as good as it is.
Yeah, it's fat.
rest set.
It's literally just Quillfish, but with Eviolite and a better, and an arguably better defensive type.
How does he use this? I don't. How does he use this one? I don't know how it rests. Yeah, but that's okay. And then liquid steel. It's liquid snake.
Oh, liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah, good set.
Yeah, liquid. Snake.
ZU and Hell.
Oh, it's my turn now.
Let's go Liverslaw.
Z.
Power Fantasy. It's Choice Scarf. Power Fantasy. That's so funny.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's still really fucking durable because it's Mantine.
This is the scariest Pokemon in its tier, whatever tier that is. I think Tropius is insanely stronger than Ranbat. This is the scariest Pokemon in Ranbats.
Yeah, it really is.
Liverslaw has named Manectric after a different Mega Man every game, and I appreciate it.
Mega Man ZX Advent.
This thing feels so bad without Hidden Power Ice. Like it can still do a lot of work. It still has crazy special attack, but Hidden Power Ice is really.
Check out that coverage, hyper voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's be honest. The game is infinitely better with no hidden power.
That's true.
Yeah, I agree. I'm so glad we banned it.
Wrong. Hidden power is so good.
Me going against
that's the problem.
All of my team members.
Hidden power is
Everyone
so good
loves
for the
Hidden
game.
Power until they don't.
Hidden power is so fucking good for the
so
game.
good at the game. What do you mean by that?
I always expect
even
Hidden Power as a gamer.
I'm upset they didn't go in the opposite direction. Why didn't they make physical hidden power?
Because that would be
worse. That would be even more busted than Hidden Power already is.
Also, why would they do that when they could put their
natural gift?
60 base power. It's 60 base power.
Terrablast is fixed Hidden Power. Terrablast is fine.
Terrablast is
called
what
natural
power
cure,
is
idiot.
Terra Blast is cool. Terra Blast is fine, but then they made Terra fucking ridiculous.
The
Why did
focus
they
sash
give
on
it level
Premier
9?
is great.
It's for Sash.
Yeah, no, I know it's great. I really like it. I also
Yeah,
have
fucking
no
ink.
idea this thing gets fucking sticky web. Why?
Yeah.
It does.
For what,
because
He's
for what
sticky.
reason?
Look at him. He's cotton. He's cotton.
level again. It's for Sash.
Oh yeah. I guess he is cotton
Yeah.
I don't
candy.
like
I guess that kind of
actually
counts.
I don't like
Cotton
the
candy.
implication of
It's
that. Never
cotton
mind.
fucking candy.
It is cotton.
Okay, wait. So time out. You put 252 speed EVs on something that's level 90, so it's going to be slower and everything.
Well, that's what I'm
Because
working
you
for.
invested it.
That's why it's so important to a burden.
I guess.
Turn
The
affinity.
whole point of it being level 90 is that it's like gonna die in one hit.
This is the worst nickname Liberslaw's made.
What else am I gonna put up?
Every other nickname is incredible. This one makes me.
Eve,
I
yeah.
Yeah, why did you give it level 90 but not 0 IVs and defenses and HP?
Shut up.
It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters at that point. No,
Yeah, it
this is
doesn't
a
really
great.
matter.
This is a fantastic set. I love this.
No, it's a good
set.
set. I just they could have been slightly optimized.
Okay, story time. One time in playoffs of a draft league, I brought Rocky Helmet, Gentle, Min Defense IV, level 99 Pukamuku, because with Rocky Helmet, it would instantly kill a max attack, adamant, max HP, what's the Pokemon called?
I don't know. What is
Mega
it called?
Mawile.
I'm describing it. Oh,
Mega Mawile with like, because the innards out did like 95% to it, and then Rocky Helmet would kill it.
This is the best Aegis-Slash set I've ever seen.
Real gamers use 0 speed IVs on Aegis-Slash so they're guaranteed to stay in shield form and take the hit better.
I love the steel beam at the end. Literally, it's actively bad too because it gives you one less differential. But it's funny. So who cares?
The not very effective steel beam to kill the Pikachu at the end is incredible. It's the funniest thing I've seen all draft.
Fuck you, nerd.
All right.
that's funny.
All right. Up next is Camille and Reverend.
I'm sorry.
Negative 50. Oh my god, it's my game.
Oh wait, did Rev win this week? Or?
No.
I
guess
still
we're
haven't
gonna
done my
find
game.
out.
I still haven't done my game for this week.
It was closer than I was expecting, to be honest.
Oh, way to be fucking
Hold on.
honest.
He's learning, is what you said.
All right. How is he gonna lose this time?
So rude.
Look at
Hey,
this.
you get
first
one
fucking
hang on.
turn, though.
Like I did.
Just check this out.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Right.
Why did you stay in?
Ah! Oh, the
man.
crit! Oh, the crit!
Also, Camille, you put
Because
your
I'm a
speed
good
EVs
gamer.
wrong in your Poke Paste because I should have been slower than you.
No, what?
Hit the
You
button.
said you had
Hit the button.
52 speed EVs on
Hit the button.
Clefable, and I
That's
only
not
had
the button.
48
That's the
on
wrong button.
Grimmsnarl, but I was faster.
Oh. Well, I don't know.
You may have uploaded the wrong version or uploaded a version after you changed it or before you changed it.
Right. Oh, hang on.
Fire Spin Mega
Fire
Altaria
Spin.
is
Talk about
very
my
gamer.
Fire Spin Substitute! That's a great set.
What are
I
talking
wish
about my thought
Substitute
process?
blocked debug.
That would be so funny.
Alright, so this Gligar doesn't have Toxic. No, it doesn't have U-Turn, which is why I'm not U-turning out. It has Toxic. And also, I was like completely caught off guard for like the
Well,
first
he is
fucking
the
5
same.
turns of the game because I accidentally disabled battle animations, and I thought it was just my Wi-Fi being dumb. And so I was like, "What the fuck isn't anything moving?" And so yeah, I was really caught off guard, and I was also caught off guard by the fucking CB Grimmsnarl killing me with a player off. And if I honestly didn't get the best fucking luck turn 2, then I would have lost.
Oh, the crits. Slaw wanted to know, is that Banded Grimmsnarl?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's Banded Grimmsnarl.
Ah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, sometimes the prank is that he just beats the shit out of you.
Banded Spirit Break didn't kill Mega Sableye, so that's why it's player up and not Spirit
Yeah,
Break.
I count that, but I didn't count fucking player off. Anyway, so I know this thing specs right here, and if I still had my fucking Sableye, I would have gone into it. But no. I recover because I'm like, what else am I gonna... So I just sack the class. I think, maybe...
I can't believe you're shacking
Oh,
Clef
the
here.
range. Okay.
Yeah, so it's faster than
Being fair though, what is Clefable going to switch in on the remaining team besides the Altaria?
Shut
yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Here
Clefairy's done
I'm.
its work here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I just have to sack the Claude, which sucks, but
Claude.
it is what it is.
I realized after this I should have just given it safeguard instead of substitute because it would have done the same thing without like costing me the HP.
That's probably true.
Plus,
Yeah,
safeguard
blocking
lasts
toxics
like
and such.
yeah. Plus,
Yeah, because
safeguard
like I'm
lasts
literally
for, like,
just using substitute for toxic on Clodsire and Gligar.
Yeah, it was a good play. Slaw says safeguard is way funnier too. Yeah.
To be fair though, like most of this team is for an inexplicable reason not OKOing the sub. So
I mean, that's because I'm running fucking stall.
Oh,
Perish
I thought you were running
now.
HO.
Anyway, here comes
I mean,
fucking Pokemon.
That's all they have left. 'Cause
They
they
sacked their
helped
top.
them and Victini.
And I have Energy Ball specifically for it. If it was max HP, it didn't kill, by the way. It didn't kill, by the way. Yeah. And so right here, I just start...
How bulky is
hitting
this?
It's very bulky. And
You
so
guys
I'm
do
like, what
way
the fuck?
more
That's
calcs
not
than I do. I like calc a couple things that I'm like, I don't
have
go
to
and
calc
calc
everything.
banded Grimmsnarl Spirit Break. That's not something that crosses my mind.
On says, are we looking at Camille's HO build? Yeah. And then I won. Which, at the time, I didn't realize that I was going to win. I thought I was going to lose 100% because I forgot that Roost got nerfed.
I
had 2 Roost PP left at this point.
Yeah. If it still had, I would have lost for sure. Anyway, so let me talk about my stats.
I almost just asked why you weren't running leftovers on Mega
You almost
Altaria.
didn't lose that time, Reverend.
Reverend has like a good team that is like ruined by like being in a draft where we can all counterpick him every match.
Yeah, anyway, so I don't...
dog.
Shout out to whoever understands what's the nicknames are referencing. Anyway, so Shifty Disco Girl, the Clefable. Yeah, the 52 speed were to outspeed minimum speed R form and hit it with Flamethrower, which to hit KO'd if it wasn't spit out. Clodsire was to wall basically all of his special attackers and also for special versions of Altaria. And it was also a wall against non-Specs Toxtricity, which he brought Specs Toxtricity, so it doesn't matter. Sableye, just like a good mon, it walled Grimmsnarl. It walled support Grimmsnarl. And it was just good against most of his physical attackers. I was actually super scared of the Lucario because SD. I mean, it wouldn't have killed max defense Clef with Meteor Mash, but like it still could have been a problem. Yeah, I was super scared of it. Anyway, Zam, because he's running offense and Sam's a good anti-offense mod.
Sure.
E-Ball is really just for Rhyperior because I was like, he's gonna bring it. He did.
I did.
Yeah, Gligar
bring it again.
Maybe with max HP next time.
Yeah. Anyway, Gligar walled like most of his physical mods, and like, I was like, I should probably run U-turn over Toxic just in case, but like, just because I wanted like more momentum. But I was like, nah, it's fine. He's not gonna bring Perish trapping Altaria. But
that's such a good set.
It didn't work. I'm glad. And then Victini, because Victini is a good anti-offense mod.
Blue Flare is not a real attack. I don't know where that comes from.
I ran special because I didn't want to thud into the Rhyperior or the form. Yeah.
Being fair, if you ran physical and ran into the Earthworm, that would have been the end of the game, like immediately.
Blue Flare, more like blue chunks.
Well, I thought that when I had Earthworm out against the Victini, I thought she was going to U-turn, but like it didn't really make a difference anyway.
Yeah, no, I was gonna kill it because first turn he went for like Stuff Rock, and so I was like, oh, okay, he's gonna, and then I hit it with Flamethrower, which like 2-hit KO'd, and so at that point I was like, oh, he's gonna Iron Tail or Heavy Slam here, so I just switched on to Victini, but he didn't, and so I just killed it.
I like how I like how what's its name? Grimmsnarl was like the only dark type in the game to not wear knockoff.
No, they took it away from
knockoff.
Yeah, they took it away from a
Took
bunch
it away
of
from
them.
everyone.
Weavile
but
doesn't
not
get it
Gardevoir.
anymore.
Weavile, Bisharp.
They wanted everyone to play Chien-Pao, so Weavile's not allowed to have tools anymore.
This set is just evil Latias set.
It's perfect.
This is like Latias's evil twin.
This set is so good. Like Fairy Dark is such it's such a good stab combo.
Especially with Darkest Lariat.
I like Prankster Trick getting put on there too, so you can give Choice Band to something stupid.
Also, if she stayed regular Sableye and Will-O-Wisp me turn 1, it wouldn't have burned me because the Dark would have blocked the.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I appreciate Rock Wrecker as like a Hail Mary.
There was literally not another move that I would want to use, and I thought that maybe it would help me hit a damage threshold on Clefable, but I didn't even need it.
Oh, by the way, Ice Punch
Rock
did like
Wrecker was a Z
40%.
move.
Ice Punch did
You
to
could have run Rock Polish.
Like it did not die to +2. I was calculating the Gligar for Swords Dance Ice Punch, which did like 80%. So like yeah, that was fine.
Also, Grillick, who is a really good nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the Orthworm, the best Pokemon in ladder that doesn't
Terrago.
Well, it's not the best Pokemon in ladder anymore because Shentel is fucking banned.
Right.
Got his surgery.
Where is Orthworm headed? Like,
untiered or P?
No, it's pretty good.
It's still pretty. It's like a good steel type because it learns entry hazards and it's immune to earthquake. So I think it'll probably still be UU.
Yeah. But
it'll be UU.
Wait, Reverend,
can I make a request? Can I make a request for your nickname?
Yeah.
Can you, in light of recent events, in future matches, can you nickname Rhyperior to Sway? Can you nickname it Slave to Woke?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that'd be good. What? Drill was forced to change their Twitter name to Slave to Woke in order to remove the blue check mark that Elon gave him.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
It's so funny.
I do have to ask, what was the soft sand for on Rhyperior?
I assume just a class.
It made it more likely to 2-hit KO Clefable, and I did not want to use Life Orb because I wanted it to stay at full HP to probably survive some random hit.
Okay.
Apparently, what you needed was the grass resist berry, but
yeah, you needed a fucking Rindo
berry.
But
then I wouldn't have 2-hit KO'd the Clefable.
True.
It also made Earthquake a good, a favorable roll against Mega Sableye as well. If I remember correctly.
This could have been like a substitute.
Also, wait, hang on.
Wait, what are we hanging on for?
The fact that it's Terra Ghost on the Earthworm makes me think you just stole it from another set you had.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
No reason not to.
Specifically, I wanted to use a special defensive one, and I didn't know what EVs to give it, so I just copied it from the special defensive Earthworm I had on an OU team.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew that I wanted to use that instead of an impish one or something.
Yeah, that's funny though.
This
fucking Altaria fucked up.
Yeah, this is the best Altaria set I've ever seen.
This is the best Pokemon of this draft for me so far. In one game. It got more kills than Mega Gyarados got in 4.
I forgot what even happened in that game.
This is the best trade you've ever made.
I'm really glad that your Parish track works a lot better than mine.
Yeah, I'm so glad I hit every fire
we're getting to that. We're getting to
even
that.
if I did miss the play rough.
Oh, you want to talk about missing attacks? Well, Chameleon.
Oh my god.
Celia. Fuck.
The loaded dice pin missile.
Yep.
That's
The
kind of
loaded dice
incredible.
pin missile was literally just for Alakazam because I knew for a fact it would be focused at Alakazam.
I mean, shit.
If I gave this Protect instead of Swords Dance, I think I would have won.
I was going to say,
I think that's true,
I would have put Protect on that.
What was the Aquatail for?
Gligar.
That makes sense.
You know, it's funny because +2 Aquatail did 60%.
Do
If there
real
was a-
ones remember in Sun and Moon OU Watrinium Z Scolipede with Swords Dance was like a staple on Rain?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
because
that's
it,
like how I found out that this Pokemon learns Aqua Tail.
Yeah.
Now you know that this thing can single-handedly kill like multiple Pokemon, so you just use this as a problem solver and put Protect on this.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
but now
speed
everyone's
EVs
seen
were
it.
for Gligar.
Oh,
Mega
this, yeah.
Like, it hit some benchmark against Gligar specifically.
Mega Altaria is genuinely like a really good Mega in draft.
Yeah.
Like I think
It's really
incredibly-
flexible and it has a great like glue typing.
Yeah. Dragon Fairy is like shockingly good.
Next is Magnus versus
To be
Woosie.
completely honest,
Sweet.
I can't hear you at all. So. Oh, so I gotta go.
Bye.
Bye.
I see how it is. Oh, Magnus is up. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I fucking hate Magnus.
All right, let's watch this. This is a very aggressive lead from both sides.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Have you seen the Pokemon that they lead with? Like, I thought they were gonna go with Glamora,
Wow,
and
he's
I'm
so
like, you
lucky
know
that
what?
he hit a 5-hit with loaded dice.
Disable! The
Okay, now
Oh, no.
that Rock Blast miss would have been more tragic, but I have Sash, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, I see.
I mean, it matters because I don't just 6-0 them immediately. But
Yeah,
That's
that was a
pretty
great
fucking
lead option. I love leading Cloister. I think that's
Why are they all named
He's dead
Barbie?
here. He's dead here. He had to use Ice Shard. Yeah, otherwise he wouldn't have done any damage.
I
And I
see.
assumed it was because it has the armor. I assumed it was Sash.
Mhm.
This was a good play though. The Destiny Bomb was a good play because they had no answer to the Tower answer otherwise.
Yeah, Woosie caught me
Yeah.
with the Destiny Bond too.
I like how all the
Huh.
Pokemon are named. I like how all the Pokemon are named Barbie.
I have no concept of how this matchup plays out, so this
All
is
right,
just
we're
like
even
backlighting
now that
me.
he missed the Fire Spin.
Yeah.
Also, I like the 19% damage on Fire Spin, but the 46% damage on fucking Flash Cannon.
Resisted. The late game rock.
Lamora,
Also,
Lamora coming out this late
analytic is really, really good, and people sleep on Magneton.
Wow.
They're really
Oh
good.
yeah, analytics so strong.
Also, they have no answer for this. Like, I can do whatever I want. Like, I don't
Yeah,
have to
literally.
stop shit.
I don't.
They had some context. Let me go look up their context. I don't want to put words in their mouth. So go to theirs first when we get to it.
Sure.
The strength set.
It's so.
Oh, they didn't say much. They just said they shot themselves in the foot this entire game, which is true. Like they weren't like awful. They made some bad decisions, but they weren't like completely horrible in terms of like what the
So
decision
fast.
making.
This was a rough matchup, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't the best matchup, and the lead that we had, like Cloister outrunning them, like because of the speed AVs I put in there to guarantee it went in there. Not very good for them.
Wait, Cloister Cloister can't guarantee an outspeed.
No, they don't guarantee outspeed Braylon, but Braylon's not going to run 252 attack, 252 speed usually.
Yeah,
Also,
it
yeah.
would have to be like Max Speed Jolly to speed tie.
Yeah.
I like the call out on the mortal spin where he mortal spin, then you're just like, I'm not switching. But why?
I think they were just giving. At that point, I'm pretty sure they just gave up. Being honest,
What was their
'cause
plan?
I don't know. Like, they were unable to recover.
Oh,
from this.
I see the problem. Literally nothing else they did anything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, not many options. Wait, did he get spiky shield?
Yeah,
They made some really unique decisions on their Pokemon, in my opinion.
I mean, I guess they could have
Why
like
didn't they Sandstorm for the Spadaf?
yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, they didn't actually have an attack is the problem. Like,
They will
Oh,
spin.
now that I think about it, I think Sandstorming was probably not the call because the only Pokemon they had left at that point was Galarian Corsola.
Yeah.
So
Bowser,
Sandstorm would have
Sandstorm
Would have been so epic though. if it did.
I don't know why they put Fire Spin on Dracozolt because it didn't hit anything for any meaningful damage.
Yeah.
Why are they lax?
Also, substitute Dracozolt. Is
That
that?
is a bizarre choice.
Yeah, I was super terrified of that Dracozolt. Like, if you look at my team, a lot of it was geared towards like killing a potential Dracozolt or shenanigans with a Bomba Snow.
Oh, I feel it. I was so over prepared for the Dracozolt when I fought him.
And I went, you know what? They have a Dracozolt. It could have Sand Rush. It could have Slash, whatever. I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna bring Tyranitar anyway.
Yeah, I think the Sandstorm, even with the T-Tar, like this was a hedge in case the T-Tar didn't come out. I think, and that's their only way to set Sandstorm. I think, unless
I guess like the only thing I would have changed if they wanted to go for the strategy is first off giving Dracozolt like a real ability.
And not Fire Spin. Not Fire Spin.
Like,
Sand Rush is fine, but no Fire Spin.
A real, giving it a real nature, and then also
A real nature. Oh, that's so rude.
And then also I would have swapped out Spiky Shield for like an actual attack on Gomora that's not fucking Mortal Spin.
Their Cerulege was fine. I disagree with Weakness Policy Weak Armor.
Oh yeah.
Especially against Charizard Y. Like, it's super tempting to take Flash Fire against my team.
He's been bringing Weakness Policy to a few matches, and I don't think it's ever done anything.
And you need something a little more durable.
The other thing about that set is like you can't bring Focus Sash because of T-Tar.
Yeah.
I think I've seen other people run Weakness Policy on it, and I think the idea is like with weak armor, you try to switch into like a Shadow Sneak and then Shadow Sneak them back.
Yeah, but I literally can't learn Shadow Sneak on any fucking team.
Yeah.
Right.
Princess Barbie.
Or it's just like you take
so many Destiny bonds.
I actually respect it because I lost it. I did lose a draft game in Monotype against a team where I was flying versus Fairy, and they were so afraid of my Celesteela they brought 4 fucking Destiny bound Pokemon because they're like. And it worked. It worked. They sacrificed half their fucking team to kill Celesteela to just try and like goob me with fucking Tapu Lele and Tapu Fini.
I love the Disable. The Disables are really funny.
I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking there. I think they were trying to like catch me like being greedy with double Shell Smash. But one, I outrun them anyways, and two, I already like one shot everything on their team.
Yeah. MMA Barbie. Fling! I guess it's Toxic Orb, but...
No, Fling Toxic Orb is fine.
Yeah, I just haven't thought about that in a while.
But Spore and Fling and Spore on the same moveset is really suspect.
Yeah, that one's tricky, especially with the only other attack being Drain Punch.
I would not have let that Breloom against my team like at all. But like
I went over this. The only difference between Fling Toxic Orb and just running Toxic, even though you have Toxic Orb, is that like Toxic has more PP, and Fling can do 2% to a Ghost type.
It also lets you do this. It also is decent if you have Acrobatics. So and Poison Heal. So if your name is Gliscor, you can be cheesy and poison something one time. So
I think this was meant to be brought in against the Cloister. I don't know if it like. I'm pretty sure he was meant to do that. Like,
yeah, he should have brought that in. Well, yeah, that's the other problem. He went Will-O-Wisp, but
I need a tier that has Gliscor in it so I can use that.
Because you can just like haze the if it's defensive, you can just switch into the Cloister and haze it. Like,
yeah, Will-O-Wisp was a good option. Haze is an equally good option. Strength Sap is a good option. He had three ways to dumpster the Cloister's attack, and then instead just decided to kill half their own team.
Oh well. All right.
Hey, whoa!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Fuck you,
I'm
Magnus.
so sorry. I got distracted. Okay. Well,
all right. So that's my Charizard Y. It's going to be basically the same every single time, except when I can afford to put hit points. I couldn't this time because I needed to guarantee a speed tie on. I don't remember what. I would speed tie with Mega Gardevoir. So
yeah.
Tyranitar Assault Vest was to survive Mega Gardevoir and random stuff, and Heavy Slam is funny because Tyranitar is fat, so everything that was weak to it, and they had like 7 Pokemon weak to steel moves. It was pretty good. I didn't like that my defogger was Latios, but my other options were one was Conkeldurr, who is no special defense against a bunch of special attacking fairies, so that wasn't going to happen. And my other option is also not going to happen for the same reasons, because it's Gliscor, and they have 4,000 access to ice moves in the Bomb Snap, so absolutely not.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thanks, Ink. I didn't notice the tailwind on here. That's fun.
No, when I don't need other coverage options, or if I need to outspeed something I have no hope to, I'll throw Tailwind on there. I don't always intend to use it, but if it comes up, it's really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, my Lania set right there is it's just bulky, defogged shadow. Like it had good coverage and neutral coverage on everything, super effective coverage on all that, and it's just fat.
I respect a Pokemon that doesn't bother running stab. Just like, who cares?
It's Latios. It doesn't always run stab.
Yeah.
Cloyster is any Pokemon that's not named Magearna does it.
True. Cloyster sure is Cloyster. This is a wonderful thing.
Well, like I said, they had nothing that could reliably switch on that very well. There's one Pokemon that could have even brought, and Steel Beam was there in case I absolutely ended up in a 1v1 against Mega Gardevoir because I was guaranteed a one-hit KO. So, and then Venusaur because we had the opportunity for the coveted triple weather setup, and that is pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
And it just would have done work. The problem is I didn't get to show off most of this stuff, but I over-prepared for Arctozolt, and Obama Snow never showed up. And they didn't really have much else I gave a shit about. What do I care about Houndstone? Yeah. Without his broken instant kill you move.
Wait, I just realized, does Whoopsie have both Arctozolt and Dracozolt?
They just have Dracozolt. I said Arctozolt, they did just have Dracozolt.
Yeah. They do have a Hail team in there. In their roster.
Right. They do. So they could have gone to Abomasnow to try and stop my weather setup, but at the same time, if they did dedicated hail, I could casually blank the weather whenever I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, the weather aspect of your draft isn't super huge, so I don't think it's worth blanking your weather.
Yeah. Well, the weather is good for me, but it's if I really wanted to play around Tyranitar weather and Charizard weather at the same time, I could always put Overcoat on Cloyster, make them go spikes, and play normal, then explode on something. I can do it, but but yeah, that's it. I don't want to spend 400 hours on this.
No, this was a fun match. Next is Ink and Goblin.
Chloe wants to do their game soon.
Oh, I can do first. Yeah, sure.
For now.
Chloe and Sparse, absolutely. Mark down that I've done this one then. That gracious. Where's Sparse? Done, Sparse. Alright, let's see this. It's okay, Ink, you'll go next. Oh, the fucking Cleavor gives me a headache. Why is it so strong?
Oh.
Well. Nice call on the U-turn, Bowser.
Is that Specs Dragonite?
Huh. I guess the burn didn't matter.
Oh, really?
Curses, my plans were foiled again.
Trick Room.
That makes sense. Trick Room's back of
base 100 special attack or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, it missed.
Yeah, it's base 100.
Wait, Scizor and Cleaver? I just noticed that. That's really good.
Heal Bell. That means it's inner focus. Oh wait, no, because ability patch exists.
Yeah.
Because Heal Bell's an XP Gale of Darkness move.
I love Heal Bell Dragonite.
It's so funny.
That's intimidating.
Hi.
Bulking up in front of a Scizor. Okay. Okay.
I made myself look bigger and more intimidating.
I mean, I think it's correct. What does Scizor do
here? It's an intimidation tactic that they use in the wild. Just puff your chest out, it'll scare anything away.
That's what Scizor does here.
Okay, fair enough. Ugh.
It's gonna be fun to deal with.
I really have no clue how bulky things are because I never use anything that has any defensive stats above 30.
True.
So that's fucking based.
That's because you're a coward.
So unbelievably based.
What does SPDEF mean?
Special
I don't know what
defense.
that number is, but
Herm.
I don't know. It says it has like a really high one, but I need attack, so I think I'm not
Special
going to use this one.
So true.
I don't even
Why
use
did they
special
sleep
attackers.
here?
I just use
To
physical
get
ones.
the
That's all I do.
Corvette dance or the victory dance.
What?
In Trick Room.
Why did they like sleep powder
Trick
instead
Room.
of just
Well,
killing
yeah,
them?
in Trick Room, I'm
In
not
Trick
entirely
Room.
sure what options they had against the Blacephalon at this point.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to
Sack
think,
it and also stop the Trick Room, I guess.
Well, like they could just attack it. It was at 17.
Yeah. Wow, that does a lot.
Or
Ugh. Dazzling Gleam, Arbaliva is very hard to deal with when all you have is a Dark type and a Dragon type.
That's sus.
Big. That's big.
Oh, that makes
Number.
sense, Chloe. Chloe says, I didn't call the sleep powder miss, I just didn't know what would happen. I assumed that it would either be victory dance or just kill the Stakataka. So in either case, it was Trick Room or
That was
Save and Die.
insane.
Yeah, I was really
Wow.
close.
Head
It was a
is
good
such a good nickname.
All right, let's go through Sparsus first, and then Chloe can explain herself.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Shaking Through the Tauros, which I guess the close combat does just kill. That's a lot of EVs. That's a lot of things going on. Otherwise, standard attack set though.
I'm surprised there's no like 12 special attack on the physical attacker.
We've evolved past the need of having
Jesus, that
random-
EV spread has a family katana.
Guys, I swear this is EV crap. This is speed craft. No, it's 100. It's 100 base speed. You have to go Jolly 252 like 99% of the time. Anyways.
Yeah, it's just barely too slow to outrun the things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure is Amanda Buzz. I know so little about this Pokemon. I have no idea what it does, but apparently it hits really hard with U-turn.
I'm convinced that
This is probably
Zarude is not a real Pokemon.
I
I
also
agree.
With this.
It
This is a good
Normally
Dragonite.
God,
I like
this isn't
I like
Pokemon.
special Dragonite.
I've actually used Choice Specs Thunder Hurricane Dragonite in a different league before, and it pops off because it was a counter to. Oh yeah, thanks, mom. It was a counter to Terra Water Annihilate. Funnily enough. Yeah.
Interesting.
No, the
Choice-
special
Choice
Dragonite's really interesting.
Yeah, Choice Spec on like physical dragon types is one of my favorite packs. So
Yeah, I
exactly
almost
around
wonder if it
black.
should have been Choice Specs or Life Orb instead of Heavy Duty, but
Well, heavy duty is so you can keep your multi scale with rocks up, which makes
yeah, that
sense.
makes sense. Extra Drill, doing the Extra Drill thing.
Chloe's saying something
Then,
about
yeah.
specs.
Oh, sure. Chloe says, I thought it was Specs Dragonite mid-match too. I didn't think Cleavor would die. Yeah, I actually didn't think Cleavor would die there either.
Cleavor
Or
has
just
like
kind of popped.
right?
Yeah, it doesn't have great Spadef, I think.
Oh, I thought, it
Either
was, I thought it was like passable. I
Either
didn't think
Cleavor
it
is
was
a lot more
high at
frail.
76% from a Draco.
Either Cleaver's a lot more frail or 100 special attacks a lot stronger than we think.
Bowser says it's only got like 80 special defense, so that makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah.
They probably don't want to give it too much special defense because like Sandstorm exists.
Right.
What's
like we are talking about Draco Meteor, which is like one of the best stats.
Yeah, that's true. It is stab Draco Meteor from an invested Dragonite. Like it is gonna do a lot. And then the Lilligant, which this is a good Lilligant set. I don't know why Lilligant gets Ice Spinner, but I feel like this is gonna make it a very big threat once it actually comes into the game.
I mean, it looks like it could Ice Skate. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I think Ice Spinner is just like one of those coverage moves they're giving to every Pokemon.
They sure
Have
are.
Have you seen the
At least
coverage for
it's not.
Trailblaze?
At least the physical ice move isn't like 15% chance to ruin the entire game for you anymore.
It's not even anything that can spin. It's anything that looks. Yeah, it's anything that can spin or anything that looks like it could like
Anything that can rotate. Anything that can do a 360-degree rotation in less than 17 seconds.
You know that you know that Ice Spinner is standard on Dragonite and VGC, right?
Yeah.
It's so funny. I mean, it's not anymore.
I run Ice Spinner on Great
Psychic
Tusk
Terrain
specifically
teams, right?
for Psychic Terrain because I hate it so much, and I never get to use it anyway.
It was meta in season 2 and series 2 and series 1, but now it's not because Chien-Pao exists and uses it anyways.
I wonder, does Game Freak know that like birds can't spin like that? like I know it's a dragon, but like
they can in the Pokemon universe.
Yeah.
Not everything gets Trailblaze, right? Like literally everything.
Yeah. Chloe says executive
Everyone
dysfunction
can be an
kind of kicked my fucking
icon,
ass.
okay?
Chloe says executive dysfunction kind of kicked my ass, so she didn't prep as much. Yeah, same. So what do you got, Chloe? Mega Scissor sure did the Mega Scissor thing of hitting something incredibly hard. Yeah, pretty standard sets, but you played them pretty well. Yeah.
Well, actually,
Ability Shield. That's fun. Is that for Moldbreaker Exca? Yeah, it must be.
I thought Ability Shield only prevented you from like losing your ability, so it doesn't care about Moldbreaker.
It does care about
Moldbreaker. It is possibly the only use for Ability Shield in the game.
Yeah, it's just for Moldbreaker Excadrill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blacephalon. I love Blacephalon. It's such a goofy Pokemon. It doesn't even look like a Pokemon. It's so silly.
Oh my god, it's
so also great nickname.
Blacephalon looks like one of those horror, like you know those like Five Nights at Freddy's ripoffs that they make to like profit off 12-year-olds.
I did not, but I'm sure. I believe you that they exist.
Yeah, like Poppy Playland type shit. That's what Blacephalon looks like.
Gotcha.
Bowser says, "Don't insult Blacephalon like that."
Listen, I love Gen 7 too.
Epic Axe Guy, another good name.
You guys ever think about how like
Blacephalon looks like there's an NFT that belongs to it?
Oh, so true. You guys ever think about like how Xurkitree has 173 special attack and it's an Oryu? That keeps me up at night.
Xurkitree's fucking penis, dude. It sucks.
It's bad Regieleki.
Its name is a pun. That's why it's an Oryu.
That's like every Pokemon. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Cleavor is.
Oh my god!
You didn't actually get a Stone Axe off there, did you? You just got exploded by the Dragonite. But
you just got blown the fuck up.
I didn't know it got defog. That's pretty cool.
I mean, it evolved from Scizor.
Defog Stone Axe. I guess it's still fine. I mean, I run defog on a thing that sets up, so I can't complain.
Yeah. It's good because you can defog and then like afterwards set up. But it's a little more awkward on a choice band set. But I guess like what are you gonna run in that fourth slot? Like.
It's Troll Physics. I understand. That's a good name.
That's a good name. Yeah, that's a great name.
I think Arboliva is like way stronger than it looks at first glance. This is an incredible Pokemon. You look at it and you're like, grass normal? Why? And then it just fucking beats you to death and never dies.
Isn't it like isn't it like 130 special attack or something ridiculous like that?
Yeah, it's absurd and it's slow and you're like, oh, it's slow. It'll just get flamethrowered and then it survives the flamethrower and fucking strength saps you. And like
it's one of those Pokemon that I hate playing against and I hate using even more.
I don't know why it's a normal
Mega Mawile and Conkeldurr.
I guess it is just like a normal tree with a face. Yeah.
You know, like Ursaluna, those types of Pokemon.
It's a normal type because it like listens to exclusively pop.
You think that it's completely fine because it doesn't have a priority move, but no, it doesn't matter.
I've never understood, like I've never seen a Stakataka be in a game ever. So I had no idea this was going to be like Life Orb Trick Room. That's really fun. I assume Gyro Ball works properly in Trick Room, right? Because it's not actually changing speeds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would Seed Sower Rillaboom be better or worse?
Worse. It would be way worse.
Yeah.
They can set it up twice without switching in.
Yeah, but you can't reliably use Grassy Glide.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Just use it without priority, idiot.
Well, your nicknames are also great. This was a good
On
game.
the note of Rillaboom getting seed, whatever the fuck, Rillaboom isn't exactly frail either. It's got like
That's
what,
true.
a base 100 defense and what 80 some shit special.
Oh yeah, actually, when Stack Attack got a
Yeah,
kill
so
and it got
like-
the attack boost, I was really surprised because like, so you put everything into making sure it got that attack boost.
Yeah, this is pretty
Drop the
standard.
IVs.
Literally 15 defense instead of 31.
Yeah, that's
This
pretty
is so
standard on Stack
stupid.
Attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lonely too.
I believe you don't make it lower than defense. You make the defense tied because it goes
Yeah.
down down the rows if it's tied.
Well, because
So
then you
attack
can
will
use
always be
Lonely
raised
Nature to
before
push it
defense.
up. Oh, right, because it goes in order. Yeah.
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 I think that's actually that's like a VGC set back in
Yeah.
Gen 8. Right?
Yeah, that was a VGC
Yeah.
set in like
7,
VGC
actually, wasn't it?
2018.
Yeah,
It was also
Yeah.
standard. It was standard in Gen 7 RU. Or not RU, UU.
I'm glad Stack Attack is your bestie. Chloe
Stack
says, I
Attack
like
is
to
so
imagine.
weird. I love it.
I like to imagine
Stack
Stacka bounds around like a golden retriever sometimes when it runs. It must, right? Like, how else would it move?
I mean, I
Yeah.
think each individual brick is like a entity. I think according
Yeah.
to the lore.
Stacko just gets
They
like really close to the ground and then just like wiggles over.
It probably runs like. It probably runs like the Kid Forrest Gump because it's like uncoordinated from being different bits.
I'm also getting like thoughts of like you know that heat ran cockroach discussion we had earlier. It's like Stack Attacker could also be a cockroach possibly. It just like skitters around and you shine a light on it.
Celia, do you want to play our game? Because I'm gonna have to get off soon.
We can do a live.
Well, shoot, I won't be able to see. Oh well.
Revcord desperate for cockroach representation.
If you send me the link, I can put it up. If you
Wait, what?
if you want the full audience.
I missed the Heatran cockroach discussion. What the fuck?
It was in general, I think. I don't fucking
Oh, it's
remember.
apparently a Japanese meme.
No, enough talk of the bees.
Is Celia here?
We are all lucky that Camille left.
Bees?
Yeah, let me
Did
ping
someone say
Celia.
bees?
No, never mind. Celia was just.
I love giving ink PTSD.
Hello? Test?
Hi.
Hello.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, that
There we
happens
go.
sometimes.
Mhm.
I actually have
Taka is
no
a
idea
hive
if my audio's
mind.
picking me up whatsoever.
You're being picked up now.
Alright, yeah,
Do you
Rev,
wanna
I'm
do
down
your-
to play.
Okay.
Anyone who's watching my stream can see my sets, so you better not screen peek.
Oh, are they
Yeah.
doing it now?
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah.
I mean, you're
Oh.
not. It doesn't seem like you're streaming. Oh, you're streaming on
yeah, on
Twitch.
Twitch.
On Twitch.
More like, bitch, got him.
Twitch, more like, Stitch.
Oh yeah. Bowser, if
So
you gotta go, we
Wow.
can do yours
That
next.
was
That's
so
fine.
Switch. More like Switch.
Poor Ink is
Rotom
getting pushed back
Finch.
further.
Finchinator? Epic small conference.
Alright, Rev,
Thank
I'm
you,
down to
Ink.
play whenever.
Smog reference.
Yeah, I'm sending the challenge right now.
Heidi.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
Bowser,
is
we'll do yours after this match.
mobile.twitch.com. I'm actually gonna cry. Mobile version.
Boy,
Okay.
that's not fun.
Dude, I nearly had to do my draft match in the mobile version. It was so sad.
Are we meant to be watching it through your stream or what?
I'm going to send a link to
Oh, okay.
I'm watching both
Sure.
at the same time.
Okay, Rev's got a link in Games in Theory.
Okay.
Okay.
Two different links. Which one's the real link?
Your team is so blue,
Ganondorf
My
is
team's
It's
very blue.
really
again.
blue.
just like me.
Okay, I see no Grimmsnarl, which is surprising.
Aw.
For some reason, it's
Can
not
we get a-
letting me like hover over my.
Let me get a colon free in chat.
It's annoying.
Blue in your mom, blue in your mom.
Okay.
Will Reverend finally pull it off?
The fuck does this thing even do?
Who? Iron Treads?
No, Hatchram.
I think
It's just
they're
worse.
just a little cutie patootie, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
It's just worse hat trim, or whatever its name is, right?
Hatterene.
It's actually
Hatterene.
faster than Hatterene.
Oh, that's. I mean,
Well, I don't think that's helpful right now.
Yeah, that's gonna really matter with the choice scarf hat rim.
The choice scarf hat rim metagame. Oh, you will never see it coming.
Yeah.
Doesn't the Pokedex of like Hatterene say like it's a vibe check Pokemon or something like that?
Hatterene, yeah. Hatterene just does not like
Brave to woke.
It's real.
Here he is.
Turn to Healing Wish.
Turn 2 Healing Wish. You need that
I
momentum.
love
move.
the turn to healing wish into a full health mod.
I just realized that Reverend brought the barrel.
Yep.
Bibarel is good.
It's good, yeah.
Simple Bibarel actually
ha-
does do work.
It can do.
Okay,
it can do
simple
things
actually kind of crazy though.
sometimes With simple,
It
yeah.
also has unaware if you're an idiot, but it doesn't matter.
Shut up.
It
I know
has
where
like
Stone Rock kind of cracked though. Kind of cracked.
Hold on one sec.
It has
I
both,
realized I fucked up my
like
calc.
Moody
It has,
is
like,
banned on
both-
everything except for Bibarel.
Unaware Bibarel would be actually kind of good if it had like a single good defensive stat.
True.
Yeah.
Bibarel
I think
has
it has
like,
Swords Dance and Simple, right?
doesn't it have like 70, 65, 65 or
Christ.
something?
If Rev
No
loses
clue.
this, just his team isn't blue enough.
The healing wish was to regen the life orb recoil after one turn.
Ooh.
Damn.
The plays.
Yep.
Wow, Reverend. Now
I
you're
literally
fully,
clicked Stone Edge
down.
against the Iron Treads and then canceled it and clicked Earthquake.
Who needs Tyranitar?
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh,
Wrecker.
did you just
Okay.
think you would die?
The rock has been wrecked.
That's a
The
move that
Rock
makes me
is-
go open Wikipedia.
The Rock
Wikipedia.
is a
Is
rat.
that just rock type hyper beam?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Giga
That's
Attack.
awesome,
Rock type
dude.
Hyper Beam.
Oh, also it's
It was
90
right
for your
so
signature
whatever.
in
I mean, so is hyper beam.
Jesus.
Oh, Reverend, you're not
Jesus
losing.
fucking.
It's crazy.
Rhyperior sweep?
Wait, hold on, is he about to win? A
A
game?
Brave
game,
to
bro?
woke.
Oh!
Wasn't that 2 KO though?
Oh! Wow.
And here comes the shed tail too.
Yeah.
I didn't do 59 to this last time.
Remember not to predict moves
That's
because
where the hyper voice Azumarill comes in to bypass the substitute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like predicting is something that you just have to give up on doing sometimes.
Why is this thing named Feet Picks? What's
it
the
has so many
mentality?
of
It gets the picks, but it has the feet.
Thank you, Reverend, for your high quality nickname.
Oh my god!
What is
so
happening?
mad.
What was
You know
that?
what?
And how did it
I
not
would have
fly?
actually cried.
You know what? That would have been sick.
Oh, Rindoberry.
That would have been
Oh,
extremely
God.
sick.
That was 2 turns that made me just lose my mind. What the fuck?
What just happened?
I ask myself that same question every day.
Just
The
fucking.
healing wish, yeah.
Oh, right! I forgot how
What?
that attack worked.
Fantastic Healing Wish.
Healing Wish does
Why are we
that?
watching
Oh
it?
yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
Okay.
Did we finish going through the list?
Does Healing
No,
Wish just
we're
pass
taking a break because
until...
Reverend wanted to do
Reverend reveals that it's actually choice bait and heavy slam.
I'm so ready.
Does Healing Wish pass until it's a Pokemon that's not at full HP?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I did
that's
not
when
know
you switch
that.
in a Pokemon
Wow.
that's not at full HP. Yeah.
Wow, that is incredible. Oh, he was greedy. He was greedy.
The greed.
Also, I appreciate the name.
Shit. Mitch
Mitch
Hedberg.
Shedberg. That's such a good name.
Whenever Piles is ready, we're gonna do our last week's
Please, Rev,
match
don't
today.
choke. You can win a single game.
Rev, don't choke. Rockwork was so based. I agree, Ink. I
That was
agree.
pretty damn sick, not even gonna lie.
I assume Reverend clicked that because he thought he was gonna die, so like why not go on a bang? Like I assume that was the logic.
Yeah, pretty much.
How did I completely miss that?
Okay.
Incoming Aqua Jet.
Don't
The most
fuck
obvious
don't-
play of all
Don't,
time.
don't predict moves.
I want to. It's funny.
Don't coach.
No, because it
Mid-set
changes
coaching?
interaction.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, true. My bad.
Yeah.
Hey yo, mid-set coaching for Reverend. Not biased.
Give me one moment here. Okay.
Because remember, the move that's obvious to you is not necessarily obvious to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Also, had that
Oh,
a
this is
super
steal.
belly drum there,
No.
this would be a really bad spot, and you would have looked real down for telling him about the opposite.
Yeah. I'll shut my mouth.
Alt girl.
Need me an
That's way
alternative
hard,
girl,
way too
for real,
harsh.
for real.
Yo, the wisp!
No.
No, the miss!
And the miss.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The wisp to the miss.
I just felt my testicles retract into my body in sympathy.
Gosh.
Someone joined, heard me, said that, and left.
Yo,
Here it is.
Aaron
The boy.
Zhang wishes he could get that.
Oh. Oh my god.
me and
It would
Piles
have been
are gonna
funny
do
if
our
I
game.
got the play rough attack nerf and then still simple like doubled it.
Would you like -1 attack or double it and give it to the next person? What's the damage? $4,096.
The barrel. The barrel.
Sweep with 2 Pokemon left on the team. Yeah.
Gendar.
There's a chance.
Why does the nickname work on your end?
This is not
What?
100%. Nope.
Oh, I had like
GG's!
Jesus.
Oh
There
my
you go.
god!
GG.
He did
Oh
it!
my god, I actually did it.
Holy
actually
shit,
did
he
it.
won a game.
We're so proud
Nice,
of you.
GG.
We're so proud of you.
I'm about to send me and Piles' game because
GG.
we're doing last
He
week's
actually
game
got away.
right now.
Rev,
Rev,
now
I
you don't
will
even have to.
analyze this game to the day I die. For you.
Rev, now
You
you
don't
don't even have to promise to
last
show up
still.
next week
Is he
because we
still
already
last?
watched it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You just like take a nap.
Me and the
That was
boys.
that was a
went
fun
to-
game. I'm glad you guys played it for us.
Yeah.
All right.
Bros, I'm having some technical issues.
Oh.
I just tried to okay, so the reason I'm on my phone this week is because my laptop has been like on the fritz, and I just tried to uninstall something, and the screen went like all brown, and now it won't turn on, and I'm scared.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Society. Anyway, who's next?
We'll do Bowser's next. Bowser
Me,
has
I'm
your
no,
first.
I'm me and Piles are about to do live.
Oh, you're gonna do. Well, yeah,
Sure.
but Bowser has to go soon.
Oh,
Mind
okay.
if we do
Yeah.
the replay real quick and then
Yeah, that's
we'll
fine.
do it. And then Ink will get pushed back even. I'm so sorry, Ink.
We're gonna sorry, Ink.
Based.
Last.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna do the match. Oh, wait, never mind. They turned the timer off.
Okay, so let's watch the match, and then yeah, you can type up your explanation.
You
I'll
all
read out.
watch the one where me and Bowser did the really long text move one?
I don't know.
Oof.
Oh, no.
That aura sphere did fucking nothing. Is that like a salt vest?
Huh?
We stand a stinky, stinky little goober.
Bruh.
Me and the boys when we're stinky.
Goodbye, Reverend.
Goodbye, Rev. All my nicknames are based on crimes.
Mhm.
Fucking hate.
Why is my sharp just named just general hate crimes?
Just
general crime.
Would never. Okay?
I mean, I guess. Okay, to be fair, you probably don't want to list specific hate crimes.
Hate crime? Yeah, I do.
Wait, I thought a hate crime was a specific hate crime.
Well, yeah,
No,
but
it's
like
a general thing.
Well, yeah, you probably don't want to put that as your fucking Pokemon nickname, though.
Yeah. Also, we need
Snow.
to be careful because I'm pretty sure if we talk about like specific hate crimes, Celia's Twitch will get banned.
We're not going to do that.
Yeah, we're not
could
gonna
try.
According to Bowser, Bisharp is homophobic.
No, he just
and
looks
it
like
lives
Bisharp.
Arkansas.
Okay, but this contrasts the best. That contrasts the best nickname for King Gambit, which is Old Man Yowie.
Well, yeah, you can. That's fine. I don't think it
That
actually
was
contrasts.
Bisharp's arc.
I'm not
That's a
gonna
move
explain.
that exists.
Bisharp
Burning
was
Jealousy is a
homophobic.
great move. It sure
I
is a
think the
move that
great
exists.
thing about King Gambit is that it's slow enough for you to have a reason to run Max Attack Adamant and just pop off on people.
Yeah, I agree.
Bisharp's character arc is being a homophobic teenager, and then it realizes it's bisexual when it becomes King Gambit.
Mhm.
That's the character arc.
What?
You don't need to worry about it.
Zeraora took way less than I thought it would. I have no idea what that thing's stats are.
Zeraora has like 90 in all defenses. It is
Jesus Christ, why?
deceptively bulky.
It's a little fucking cat. Why does it have so many defenses?
Because they wanted to piss me off the first time I fought it.
Yeah.
Zeraora is Zeraora a twink?
No.
Yes.
Those stats.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I feel like Zeraora is a twunk.
It's too
It doesn't
bulky
even have
for
a
that.
gender in it. What do you mean?
It's okay. It's like basically this. It's basically Lucario, but again, like cat.
Literally
this
just
time, I guess.
genderless Lucario.
Pinsir's so
it's
good.
It's Lucario, except it's.
I like how it survived the fucking fire punch at like.
Oh my
near
god.
half defense.
Mega Pinsir's so fucking good.
That's what I was
Yellow
telling
hair
people.
and
That's
Nintendo.
how we
Yeah,
did their draft, and no one
like
believed
in
me.
public. Thank you,
Except
Chili.
Bowser, because
That was extremely clutch, yeah. Wow, okay.
Bowser's
Alright, let's go
profile
for-
just changed. What the fuck?
Yeah, why did Bowser just like transition right in front of us?
into Dawn.
Your
Oh, I had the
changed.
reason is because they left the game before someone saved it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it
So
doesn't
I
look
went
good.
to a default
Mhm.
icon.
Alright.
We just saw Doug
yeah,
get
so let's see,
stamped
what
right
you
in
got?
front of our fucking eyes.
Yeah, Pinsir is pretty standard. It's named shoplifting, and
Disgusting.
shoplifting is based, and so is Pinsir. Extremely valid.
Disgusting.
252
Jolly. Get that shit out
Oh,
of my face.
Mamoswine is max special defense for exactly that. Yeah, that's pretty good. I love Mamoswine. It's such a fucking monster. Bisharp is
Mamoswine's
homophobic,
super
and it's
Chad,
and these with max defense, it lives a low kick from Arctozolt, which is cool.
I
I
think
would
it
like
would
to-
be like even braver if like you just named everything after like crimes and then just like Bisharp was homophobia.
Alright, so you're gonna piss me off if you don't start capitalizing the second word of like the title.
So true. So true. So
Tapu Bulu is a cattle raider and sets things up for Thievel.
What the fuck is cattle raiding?
You steal cows. I don't know what the fuck you thought it was gonna be.
It is literally you just steal cows. That's what cattle raiding is.
Literally just stealing cows.
How do you steal a cow?
Well, they're dumb, and you heard that. You
just
literally
pick
like
them up,
heard
put them
that.
in the back.
Grassy Seed. I see. I really like this Thievel set. I like Thievel in general. Burning Jealousy
Check
is
for
not a
first
real move,
impression,
but it
Durant.
sure is there.
Dude,
Burning
steal
Jealousy,
cows.
dude, I've never seen this move.
I got this
Yeah.
in my chat, so it's not whatever.
Only
I
like
agree
3
that that's
Pokemon
what
have
we
it,
get
and one of them is
for.
Thievel.
Burning Jealousy feels like a Pokemon move created by ChatGPT.
It really does.
Like not just in its name, but like in its effects, like everything about it. It was made by an AI.
Yep.
Bowser,
And it's
you
just-
Jealousy
speed
is a
creep
human
your
thing. It's not one of
Thievel.
those chat GTA things.
Oh yeah, what was
You
this for?
speed creep your Thievel, but not your Pinsir. What is going on here?
Well, Pinsir doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I get. Maybe this was. I don't know. Who cares? It's a pincer. It just hits stuff.
So true.
Yeah, Rotom does commit arson. It is the most. Rotom is maybe the most consistently annoying Pokemon across generations. Like there are individual annoying Pokemon that are like worse in each generation, but Rotom is always there. Rotom is always there to irritate everyone.
I love how you get all the power creep in Gen 9 and then Rotom washes like a number 8 on OU usage rates.
Yeah.
And then Dragonite would be only 2 speed.
Yeah.
Electric type immune to ground and is extremely bulky. That's like incredibly rare, you know? That's such a rare trait. So like,
and I can Terra now because fuck me, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Reverend said, by the way, I had to put plus Shedtail in the text box now to use Earthworm because it's banned. So that's why it took him a second to send the challenge.
I was thinking, wait, why do physical walls not exist? And I realized it's this everything with the move Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah.
Air Intimidate as well.
This is just me. I have never been able to send a challenge with like the custom challenge thing. I don't know if I'm typing it wrong or what.
If you have to, if you copy paste it, you have to delete like the brackets user and then just DM it to the person and it'll work.
Oh, so you don't list the user?
Yeah, you just say /challenge. What was the exact thing? What is it? You do
the Thievel's EV to live 0 or in close combat.
Okay, that makes sense then.
If you put the username in there, you're dumping it into another chat, like the lobby, and doing it that way. Because you can direct message people and challenge them from like lobby chat.
So so it's not speed creep. So it's defense creep.
Yeah, it's defense creep for the Zeraora close combat. In case it's also speed creeped. It's speed creeped if they don't have Scarf, and it's defense creeped if they do. That's really fun, and it did work.
I guess that just worked out. I guess that just worked out.
Yeah, I mean that was a good call. Like Zeraora definitely was the biggest threat.
It makes sense. They have Grassy Seed. It probably didn't need that much to like survive a close combat. That's probably true. Yeah, a non-stab.
Oh, did we forget to ping Camille during her match?
Don't know.
It ain't cube.
Were you meant to?
I'm pretty sure Camille was here though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Camille left after.
Yeah, they left right before we started talking.
It is awful defense, but you're using Grassy Seed, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, but like the 200 plus the Grassy Seed probably.
Yeah.
Because close combat hits like a fucking truck. All right, let's look at
no nicknames. Cringe.
Also, shout out to what's a fucking liberal.
Huh?
Check Games in Fury.
Oh, I see. One with the liberal, yeah.
It's getting started, and there's nothing you can do to stop us.
All right, so we got an Emerus. It sure does have exclusively superpower for contrary. Yeah, an Emerus is. I don't even know how to evaluate it. It's just Tornadus, but pink.
It's at least speed creeped.
Yeah.
Wait, there's 11 stars and there's 12 of us here. Someone didn't star it. Hold on.
Yeah, wish hunt. Go figure out who didn't do it.
Zeraora. I wonder. I wish I knew what this was for. This is probably speed creeped, but I don't know.
This is just speed creep. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's pretty standard set.
I'm pogging. Finally, someone speed creep.
Scarf Annihilate is.
Finally, someone speed creep. I sped crept every single match I've done. Fuck you.
Thanks, Magnus.
I've never seen an Annihilate that doesn't have bulk up, but this is a good set. Fire Punch is scary.
This is kind of like a VGC set.
Does it not run bulk up in VGC? I guess probably not.
It does usually.
That's Scarf. Mainly for Final Gambit, though.
Yeah, sometimes it runs Scarf, but mostly it was bulk up. Bulk up, Mousehold, and then like Mousehold.
Although Scarf, the Scarf Final Gambit kind of fucked over, was fucked over by Team Sheet, Open Team Sheet.
No,
it's still good, but like it's really obvious.
Yeah,
it's very laddery. It's a very ladder thing.
Well, you can protect into it, and if they do it, you can just swap to a ghost and then go get fucked, idiot. And can't do anything.
Arctisult sure did have the Arctisult set. Presumably this was speed creeped for something. Maybe I have no idea. Probably the pincer. And then Ninetales. Ninetales with Encore Hypnosis. Does Ninetales usually run Hypnosis?
It just doesn't give me other good moves.
That's fair.
So
it sure doesn't. I guess it could Moonblast, but like
yeah, it could Moonblast, but like
it was a button they could click sometimes.
What is being Moonblasted on this team besides the Thievel? Which, like, yeah, fair enough.
It was a. I'm probably not going to survive this, and don't want to switch out with Alolan Ninetales. But 50% of the time, I beat them every time.
Alright, I sent me and Pilots game. Game in theory if you want
Where
to
was
pop
Mammothwine on the day of the Kennedy assassination?
Alright, so here's Pios and Marcus.
Alright, time
before
to
we
game.
start,
I'm immediately seeing a based Pokemon over here.
What were you saying, Pios?
Before we start, I would like to preface that I had COVID all week, unfortunately, and it was a big struggle to get going, and as a result, I've committed the unforgivable sin of not giving my Pokemon names because I was too fucking tired.
You're dying, so you get a pass.
Yeah, that's fine.
You get the rare pass on that.
Wait, I don't usually nickname my Pokemons. Is that a sin?
Yeah.
That is a sin here.
It's not actually a sin, but we're gonna judge you anyway.
It's a sin for the draft. If you join a draft and you don't do nicknames and you don't have an excuse like COVID, you're in trouble.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're going
COVID
straight
is like
to hell.
the minimum
Like,
excuse. Anything less than
like
COVID, and you don't get an excuse.
You're allowed to put really shitty nicknames. We'll just judge you on how bad your nicknames are.
We'll just
like they judge me on how bad my nicknames are.
Yeah, you're you need like a severe life issue to not give nicknames.
Life issue.
Yeah, anything less than like breaking a bone, that's like the minimum is like breaking a bone. You get a pass.
Yeah.
You have to swap between legitimate names and then like puns and like don't be consistent. That does
life issue. Shut up.
Life issue. Bye, Bow.
Bye, Bowser.
Bye, Bows.
Bowsman.
I wish Unaware ignored your own stat boost, so I would never have to see
I agree.
fucking Dondozo ever again.
I never want to see Dondozo.
I play VGC, I hate Dondozo even more.
No, hey,
use Fissure.
You're kidding me.
I'm kidding, don't do that.
I should run Grass Knot just because it beats Dondozo.
I should,
I
I eventually do VGC Series 2 Plus, because I
don't
got
think
really frustrated.
It's Regulation C now, because everyone was getting confused between series and season, so they just changed the name entirely into Regulation.
Fantastic.
I have been
the crit.
Not even one of the two names, just Regulation.
Yeah, no, because there's the in-game ladder is season, but the rule set is called series. So people were confused with them. Yeah.
Oh.
So the in-game ladder is still called season, but the rule set is now called regulation.
Misogynist.
I don't know. Maybe they're just waiting to transition. I don't know.
Oh, is this a live game right now, or is this a...
Yeah, this is live.
Oh, I'll shut the fuck up then.
I don't think I told Pert about this. I'm running Stone Edge Tinglu just because my team is that Volcarona weak.
Okay. I will say in advance, if this game goes past turn 100, you have my full permission to just leave.
Yeah. There's a lot of fat people on both teams.
They have Melmetal. Okay, at least Melmetal doesn't get recovery.
If Melmetal got recovery, that would be horrifying.
I mean, it feels like it kind of should, doesn't it?
No, it shouldn't.
No.
Like it feels like it can learn recover.
Okay, yes, but no.
They're gonna invent a move where Melmetal just picks up metal off the ground just for an excuse to give it thematically appropriate recovery move.
I mean, random shit can recover all the time.
Yeah, also, like...
Well said.
This isn't Gen 1 and 2. Not everything that looks vaguely weird gets a recovery move, okay?
That really was how it worked.
You say that, but like in Gen 1, barely anything got recovery moves. It was like only psychics and Chansey.
Yeah, but it was all the like weirdos.
Yeah.
It was all the scrunklies.
Yeah. The fucking star that just goes Hua instead of saying shit. Like, I don't know if
it just goes Hua.
Oh, and Porygon, I guess. Yeah, who can forget Porygon?
It's literally just a polygon.
I mean, they actually just gave it to they gave it to psychic types, and then anything that sort of made sense for it to be able to regenerate.
Yeah.
I mean, in that case, starfishes can regenerate.
Yeah,
but
that's why it's got it.
Fucking figure this out. They didn't give recover to Mew. They gave it fucking soft boil.
Well,
that was weird.
It just learns. It doesn't learn.
I know, but that's dumb. That's fucking stupid if you know it.
Soft boiled is a TM, and is learned by like one line.
It's
literally
weird.
just Chansey.
Yeah, it's very weird that Mew and Mewtwo have different learn sets.
I don't even know why it's a TM. Doesn't Chansey learn it through level up anyways?
Yes.
Hey, we should mention a Pokemon that should have soft boil but doesn't.
No,
we should mention one of those.
No, Chansey in Gen 1 doesn't learn it by level up.
Okay.
What?
Nope, it's only by TM. And
look, I
it's
haven't
a TM
used
that only 2 Pokemon can get, and nothing learns it naturally.
I believe you. I haven't used a Chansey in game in like 22 years. So
yeah.
I mean, it kind of. I mean, like when you think about it, like that Gen 1 was just balanced like an actual
RPG. It's
it
literally threw PvP onto it at Nintendo's insistence in like the last 3 months.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't
have PvP.
Yeah, it doesn't get soft boiled.
Yeah, well, I guess that sort of makes sense because like you're telling it to eat its own egg, right? You have to like command it to do that. It wouldn't do that naturally.
Yeah. Plus, like when you think about it, like it's like an art. It's like when you think about it, like it's balanced like an actual JRPG and not like a Pokemon game. It makes sense.
I mean, it's like how a lot of it's like how a lot of yeah. It's like how in a lot of JRPGs you need to like go out of your way to find a specific item that's really good on a specific character, right? Like what's it? Getting Poe like his fancy item in Earthbound.
It's the combat breed.
The combat breed.
Tauros actually solves so many headaches in drafts. It's insane. Tauros is such
I almost drafted Tauros Combat, but I got Conkeldurr because for some reason it was just fucking sitting there. And I'm like, okay. Round like I got Conkeldurr.
I almost took Combat Breed, but I have Mega Lopunny, so
you're good. You're fighting type.
You're good.
Matt.
Does Mega Diancie have less defense than
huge
range?
What the heck?
Yeah, Mega Diancie has less defense.
It has less special.
Dang.
Oh.
Well then.
Why?
I was not expecting that. I was like, okay, it's gonna get chipped really low, but it's not gonna die, and I'm gonna have to figure out some way to do it.
Mega Diancie swaps its defense and attack sets.
It does that so it can pump even more numbers into the dumb attack stat and speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it gets like 60 speed or something.
Also, Mismagius has like decent special attack.
Yeah, it's 105.
105.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm actually a Mismagius addict. I've brought it every single round, even though it's a tier 4.
I mean, yeah, it's a tier 4.
I wish I could justify bringing Diancie to more of these games, but like the 4 times weakness of Steel while also being weak to 400 fucking types is not helpful. It's a good Pokemon. It's tough to use as a tank.
Especially in draft.
He got Wish.
Ugh. Don't even say that.
I'm gonna save that.
Regular Diancie with Wish should be fine. It's like Mega Diancie that'd be a problem.
No, it wouldn't. It's less bulky.
Yeah, but it's infinitely stupider.
That's
but you could wish before you Mega and then go into the Mega.
Yeah.
I actually think like regular
I guess,
Diancie is
I
a really good budget pick.
Mega Diancie is like a tier 4 is really, really good. Or not Mega Diancie, regular Diancie. Mega Diancie.
I know it's good. I drafted it, so.
I will say also it kind of struggles to justify itself a slot on your team because you have Tyranitar.
There are situations I can make the argument for it. Like, it's not useless, that's why I picked it up. It's just
tier-based drafts are so much harder than tier-based drafts are so much harder than point-based drafts, just in general.
I'm actually going to start weeping.
Someone was complaining about us doing a tier-based draft with this many players as opponents, so I'm like, who cares? Like, half the people in this draft have never done a draft before, and it's for fun. So
honestly, I think if there's this many players, you should just do a tier-based draft because no
one wants to sit there and fucking calculate when you have 32 people. Fuck. Well, Aerodactyl's gone. I got to figure out a way to shed those 17 points.
Yeah, nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that.
Nobody actually took Aerodactyl. I made a draft just to like have practice matches with people, and I got Aerodactyl.
I almost grabbed Aerodactyl, but I have Tyranitar and 400 fucking Pokemon Week to rock, and I don't need to incentivize more people running moves that one-shot Mega Charizard Y. So I stopped.
The dumbest stuff one-shots Mega Charizard Y. It's so funny. It's so, like, the randomest things.
That's the best part, though. Like, you could have, like, 10 Pokemon on your team one-shot Mega Charizard Y, and it's still probably coming to the fucking match.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Mega Charizard Y just clicks fucking buttons.
I like laugh and then click flamethrower, big dumb stab button, and I fucking one-shot stuff over and over again.
This game's, like, spicy. It's very close.
Yeah. It's actually really good.
4 things have died.
But like, even if Charizard Y dies, then I just bring in Chlorophyll Venusaur and click hits really
fast enough for my brain.
I don't know what you wanted. It's fucking Toxapex versus Dondozo.
I wanted him to run first band Dondozo.
The liberal mainstream media doesn't want you to know this, but stall mirrors are actually really fun and interesting.
It's actually the liberal mainstream
I actually
media.
agree.
Well, stall meters are fine if both players have fucking 2 hours to do a single game.
Poor Ink got pushed past this.
Being fair though, like, I'm okay with it, but I'm also okay with RBY, and that game is fucking slow as shit until it's not. When you just suddenly automatically win the game in 4 turns. I love that metagame. It's so fun.
For some reason, my RBI games are always really short. I think it's because I always like bring in Taurus and be like, okay, one of us is gonna die this turn, so better pick a decision.
Well, when you send in Taurus, you're like, all right, I want the game to end in like 8 turns. I'm done.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, or you're gonna lose. Because
yeah, if you do it because your only option left, yeah.
Darkix said of Chansey, softboiled being TM exclusive would make sense balance-wise if Chansey wasn't the rarest Pokemon in the game already.
Yeah.
Which is a good point. And also, like, the softboiled TM is kind of hidden. It's, like, I mean, it's not that hidden, but it's across that little pond in Celadon, and if you don't remember it's there, you just don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't remember to check the city, old man, who knows?
By the time you even catch a Celebi, you've already probably, unless you like just went, wow, Safari Zone, and spent 100 years there, you probably already like got a game-winning team anyways. You don't need the fucking Chansey.
I would guess I would guess a majority, or not a majority, but I would guess there are a lot of players who didn't even know Chansey was in the game. Like, they just went to the Safari Zone, checked a few things, and then left.
I don't know about you virgins, but I caught a fucking Scyther, and that shit was cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, seeing Scyther and Pinsir in the Safari Zone was fucking sick.
And then I didn't realize that bugs were fucking dog shit because I was in 4th grade, so... But it doesn't matter.
Only Scyther gets to slash. Like, if you're playing through the game, Scyther's slash will do a lot of work.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna say something that nobody wants to admit, but is correct. I'm glad that the Safari Zone is gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like...
Now the entire game is the Safari Zone, but, like, not really.
They've never really implemented it well.
Yeah. It was just kind of like... I don't know.
Yeah, fuck the Safari Zone.
You know, I was complimenting Pios earlier, but they're using Tingler, so I have to hate them now.
Get worse, and then it just...
I think the game's pretty decided.
5% ruination.
If that Cortana didn't get skull burned, this would have gone so much differently.
Darkix says Safari Zone sucks in every game, and Ink says Scyther is sexy, which yeah, sure.
I agree with both
I mean,
of
if
those.
that if
Oh, you haven't even broken the Melma.
Oh,
if
Jesus
you're like-
Christ.
well, there's a
Oh.
game fucking changing crit.
Oh,
I got
Oh.
phone
I
call
mean,
on
if you're
stealth
like-
watch.
I mean, if you're like
Oh no, it's gonna ruination you 5 times. Watch
I'm not
out.
ready.
are we gonna experience what's the word? The fucking Xerox paradox with ruination. Is Xerox the word I'm thinking of?
Xerox is like
I
a
don't
copy
know.
machine.
No. What's the paradox I'm thinking of? That's like if you need to travel a distance, you need to travel half that distance. So every
Yeah, it's the guy's
Wait,
name.
Xeno.
this thing doesn't
Xeno's
have any,
paradox.
any
Xeno's
moves that it
paradox.
could actually hit me with.
Zeno's paradox. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
was actually close to Xerox, so fair enough.
Wait.
This is why I bring Miss Magius to every single game.
Also, isn't
Because no one has ghost
Xerox was like a
resist.
fax machine, though, isn't it?
Xerox? No, Xerox was a copier. I mean, I think the company also made fax machines, but like Xerox briefly became the word that meant copy.
Fuck
Wait.
is a Starfberry?
What is going on?
Oh, that raises a random stat by 2, correct? Is this
Yeah.
to Boros?
Hi.
Khonshu Starfberry is kind of real, actually.
I feel like it's a little too RNG based, though, isn't it?
Yeah, the special defense boost is not going to help here, but
Okay.
fair play.
Oh,
Yeah, fair
Oh,
play.
for the sand
this-
damage. That makes sense.
that's
I don't know who
Oh.
wins this mirror.
Wouldn't it have happened anyway if he protected?
No. Oh wait, you have body press. Good game. Good game.
good game.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That was
so
Imagine if
close.
Imagine if
that
that
would have
was
gone
so
so
close.
differently if I hadn't gotten the burn on the Cortana.
Yeah. I was so close. Although, you did get the crit that
Yeah.
put you closer to, but
I also
Yeah.
okay. I was running explosion on Landorus. If I just exploded instead of going for Stone Edge, because I
Yeah,
forgot
that's
Sigilyph
true.
and learn Ice Beam. If I went for explosion, that would have killed the Sigilyph right there.
God, that
But
was a close
for some
match.
reason, Sigilyph was Sash.
Well played,
Dang
both of
it.
you, though. That was really good.
Yeah, that was
Dang.
really, really good.
That was
If it was
probably
Sash, you
like
could have
that's
just
the
brought
best
out
I've
the,
played.
If
That's
you
what
both
we
want to
said.
post your Pokebase, I'll let you go through
Yeah, I'll post
the.
mine real quick.
I think the only
If it
way
was
you
Sash, you
could have won
brought
that
out the
if that
T-Tar
you
after
had
the explosion killed you.
Ice Punch and it
Oh, wait,
crit.
wrong place.
I think that's the only winning play there.
Yeah,
but,
I
off the back of
didn't
my-
think about that. I just kind of like here, Piles. You post the replay because you won.
Dwayne the Dirt.
Flingus, I'll let you explain first.
That's just kind of the run of the mill Dozo set that I like running. And I really don't put a lot of thought into the teams. It is kind of like this Pokemon will probably do good, but I don't do a lot of counts and stuff.
You are not obligated to.
Yeah, I'll do the replay Piles. Can we? Oh, okay. Let me post the replay real quick, and then I will continue talking about my thing. Okay. The Cortana I brought because really the only thing that could like outspeed it was Diancie. So I was like, if I just get rid of the Diancie, then I can just sweep his whole team with Cortana. And then I swapped it on a Scald, and it got burned.
Yeah,
So,
that was.
I think
terrifying
if that
Scald.
Scald burn didn't happen, I would have.
Yeah, it would have made the game a lot different.
Yeah,
It was a good call for the Scald, though.
The classic Lando Tyranitar core that I've been running.
Sorry, that was
That's a great nickname.
sorry, that was a word call.
Do you mind me asking, what's the speed on Cortana for?
I think just cryogonal.
Makes sense.
Oh,
I would
yeah,
assume. I
Cryogonal's-
just looked at the next fastest thing on a good speaker.
Cryogonal
Yeah.
is shockingly fast.
Yeah, it's like
Why do you do?
105.
base speed. Yeah. I ran heavy slam for Hatterene as well as Diancie,
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
and I guess cryogonal.
Mm.
That That's a really good Lil Kicks name.
I was. I don't know if my other one was Shawty Got Low, which I don't know which one is better, but they're both really good.
They're both so good. Yes.
And then you can tell I'm running out of ideas for Miss Magius names because I brought it 5 times.
Choice Specs Miss Magius is so terrifying. Like,
I know, Miss Magius.
You never think about it, but it just.
I was thinking, no, probably takes like 40 from a Shadow Ball. It's fine, and then I get.
I'm always like, I'm not gonna bring Miss Magius. Like, it's the last team slot because I'm like, I'm not bringing it this time. I bring it every single game. I'm switching it up. And then I'm like, they have one ghost
resist. Like most deceptively powerful Pokemon. Because you look at it and it's like 105 special attack, 105 speed. This thing should fucking suck, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as Bitch Flutterman, so.
Yeah. I'm not using Miss Magus, chat. No, chat. You can't make me.
Germa.
And then he uses Miss Magus, and it's funny every single time.
I mean, I like Miss Magus. It's just they're usually overshadowed by shit like Gengar.
What's the most Germa Pokemon?
I don't even know what you just say.
And with that, I am leaving. Good day.
Yeah, me too. I'm leaving.
I have no idea what you just asked.
Alright, Pios, you want to do yours?
Sure. Okay, so I put this game together in about 20 minutes because I felt really bad for putting this game off for a week. So there's not a lot of that, and the EVs are basically random. So Melmetal, I was trying to play Secret Trick Room, but I sacked the Sigilif like 10 turns in so I could kill the Lando. I think that was worth it, but it made the Melmetal dead weight for the rest of the game.
That's true, but it probably was.
Yeah, I just gave it coverage, and Toxic was for Dondozo because Thunder Punch wasn't doing shit. Sigilif, it was a hybrid defogger and Trick Roomer, and also kills Lando. That's all it did.
I like that. I always see Sigilif as it's just stored powers, so this is a cool set.
Yeah, I think Sigilif offers a lot of utility that I feel like should not be on a tier 4. Although, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I do feel like this thing is really good as a utility Pokemon to bring to your battle.
Yeah, I could see putting it in 3. It's pretty close.
I don't know. It's close. I think it's fine being a strong tier 4.
I think it's fine, but it's definitely one of the best cores, and that's why I grabbed it like round 3.
3 is
Tinglu, I really thought that this thing was not going to do that much this game, and it ended up saving my butt, which is fantastic.
I think that's the story of Tinglu. Like, people looked at it and were like, this doesn't do anything, and then it does.
Yeah, I think, because what I know, the main thing about Flunx's team is that Flunx has a ton of special attackers, or physical attackers. There's like 2 special attackers, and they both get shit on by Tinglu, which is really so my main plan was just to sponge as many hits as I could. Body Press was obviously for T-Tar. And I had Taunt for Dondozo, which I didn't really get to do. And honestly, that was kind of redundant slot. I think I should have had Whirlwind. Because I had Toxapex for Dondozo anyway.
Yeah.
Hex also kind of ended up being a savior stall gang, am I right? I think just the ability to pivot Regenerator and have all the good moves back from Gen 8 is a really good to have in a tier 2, I believe. And Case was for Dondozo and for Kartana. And the Scald, I do think I got pretty lucky with Scald Burn, and given how close the game was, that might have been the deciding factor. But it was meant to take care of Kartana, and I think it did its job really well.
It sure did.
I personally like where you didn't spend all your EVs on Mega DNC. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, anyway, I threw Mega DNC to the walls.
Yeah.
I really thought that it would live a Miss Magius hit just fine. And I had Calm Mind, because unless it was Scarf Kartana, I was basically forcing big damage on whatever came in.
Yeah.
And that, I thought that might have been a really good win con, but no, I suck. And then Taros. Okay, so I definitely was going to do leftovers until like the final 5 seconds where I decided, okay, what if?
Yeah.
And I just slapped the Starf Berry on. And
if it had hit speed or attack,
if it hit speed, that would have actually been really funny, because that wouldn't have killed because of Sandstorm, but even then. I actually originally had Anger Point because it was originally put in as a T-Tar check. And if it got Anger Pointed, then I could just click Raging Bull and sweep, because that was the only way they were doing over 50% to it. Overall, I'm not proud of this team very much. Again, I put it together in a very short span of time. But I'm very happy with the Team New Toxpex combo, and I'm hoping that Blissey will eventually get to actually come to a game.
Yeah.
Because it feels like all of my opponents have like too many physical attackers.
Mm-hmm.
That's common in draft, to be honest.
Yeah,
I mean, even if you're not proud of the team, you played it really well. So
thank you. Well, except for the Mr. Magius part, that was rough.
Yeah, but that was just
I
difficult.
did not know what my out was. But yeah.
Yeah, nice game.
Thank you.
Okay, at long last, it is time.
I apologize.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Ink's turn. I think it's time for another 15-minute intermission.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a quick bathroom break.
Speaking of intermission,
everyone go get some coffee.
I'm actually curious. What does MI mean?
For what?
Like on a few
Pios
people
and-
think like
and-
Pios.
His name? I don't know. I think Pios went to bed. So
Middle initial?
Oh,
I have no idea. Michigan.
all right.
I'm just making shit up. I have no idea.
And Dust names. I'll ask
Is this
you.
the last
Or-
game?
Ink versus Stall. No, there's still Cat and Dawn.
Oh.
Cat and Dawn, and there's one other pair.
Oh, and Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done CC and Drew yet. All right, here we go. Time for fucking Stall.
Stall Gaming.
I don't understand people who think drafting stall works.
Goblin just wants to play Stall. Like, he was fully aware that it doesn't work. He just wanted to anyway.
I can respect that. If there's something you really
I'll
want
say
to do,
yeah, I get that.
I think Stall is extremely underrated in draft. I think the thing is, a lot of people are under the false impression that it just like doesn't work. Period.
You need to have another plan to fall back on, and he doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, not the
The
fire
issue
spin
is you
again.
can't draft. You can't
Oh, we
draft
gotta
a
keep-
full
Oh my
team
god,
of-
it's the fucking sequel.
What sequel? Saying that just
Yes.
scared Percy off my bed. I'm sorry, Percy.
You did it first. You did do it first. Okay, fine. Reverend was
You
the
can't.
sequel.
You can't
Prequel.
draft a full stall team in draft. You have to draft actual Pokemons that can attack as
Yeah,
alongside.
You do need a damage stat somewhere. Okay, what Goblin's gonna do is pull out the fake Stall halfway through the draft and just have like choice band Garganackle.
Yeah, but Goblin only
Choice
has
band
like 3
explosion
games left.
Garganackle is so
Oh my
based.
god, the fucking double down.
Doesn't Goblin have like 0 wins or 1 win or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Goblin.
Even if
Goblin's
they
not
win,
doing
even if
great.
they win every game at the 6-0, I don't even know if it's possible for them to make playoffs anymore.
We think it's Heat
Uh,
Wave?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Weezing gets Heat Wave and Flamethrower.
Why are you running it over Flamethrower?
Does more damage.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, no, it doesn't. I don't
It
know.
has
That's a
like
good question.
5 more
It
base
also has
power,
less.
but
It
has
also
90
misses.
It's
It has
fucking
5
cool.
more
Like,
base power and like 90% accuracy, I think.
look, they were just
Yeah,
upset.
no,
that
it's one of the
they-
worst moves ever made.
They're just
don't-
upset that they didn't get Zapdos, and that's the one Zapdos gets.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
This is so
It did it!
sad.
It did the thing! It did the Night Slash on Garganackle exactly like Ink wanted.
The fucking poison too, Jesus.
Poison.
Shut up. Banned from the server. You're not invited to my bar mitzvah anymore.
Oh, Goblin's getting fucked right now.
Yeah.
How old are you?
The fucking pigeon enema.
Pigeon Goblin said Pigeon Enema is an inside joke just for him, so we'll give him that one.
Yeah.
Your mom.
I appreciate the tasteful Lamau.
I wasn't ready for Recover Excelgor. I didn't. Why does it get that? I did not know
Because
that.
it evolves from Shelmet.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, and Shelmet. Yeah. All right, fair enough.
Shelmet's the best Urshifu counter in the game.
I just like how the game started off with both of them playing grab ass and fucking trapping each other to death and fucking perish song immediately.
Shuckle and Eltaria are not living through this.
Sogo is actually a really good budget mon because of its
Yeah.
speed stat. Nothing else.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's speed stat and it speed spat. Blah. Speed stat and it learns 2 hazards.
Mm-hmm.
I like how the only 2 Pokemon left are the Regen Core.
I like how he's gonna try and switch style for the next 87 turns.
Oh, game's over.
Flamethrower, nasty plot. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I do like that they went special Infernape there.
That's a good set.
Yeah,
what do you got for this?
It was a good call.
Let's go! All right. Good game. I will give Goblin a rundown and then let you talk, Ink. Ink, if you want to type up what you've got, I'll go through Goblins. Goblin sure has the stall team. There's not much to say about it. It's just the default set for everyone except for Heatwave.
Why did you use it over Flamethrower?
I don't know. Goblin is not here to defend himself, so.
Yeah, Goblin's not here to defend himself, so we can be as cruel and mean as possible.
The fact that Power Herb Solar Beam actually worked is fucking wild.
I'm not gonna talk shit about Goblin because the rest of their team is sound, and if you don't like the Heat or Flamethrower, it's nearly identical for all intents and purposes.
It is, and yeah, this team is sound except for the fact that it has no damage.
The highest damage move is Future Sight.
It sure is. Oh boy,
the pivot move.
It actually is. Is that actually the highest power? That is
foul play. Foul play. Staff foul play.
Foul play on what? Oh, what does Ink bring that has any attack?
Yeah, the Infernape special, and so is the fucking Basket Legion. Foul play does literally nothing.
I'm gonna bet that it still does more damage.
All right, Ink, what do you have to say? I don't know what else to say about the stall team. It's just a stall
Ink,
team.
what do you have to say to defend yourself?
No, there's nothing to defend here. This is amazing. Infernape special to hit Slowbro, Grass Knot, and Flamethrower are big stab moves that hit everything else. Fair enough. Although, did Grass Knot kill Slowbro? Presumably no.
No, that's why they went with Solar Beam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I actually know off the top of my head without even doing any kills. No.
You should have run Miracle Seed so you could buff both Solar Beam and Grass Knot.
So true.
I know that one because of Gen 4. Because Slowbro was so popular then, and Infernape was fucking everywhere.
Huh.
Infernape actually fell off quite a bit from what I've heard.
They probably have. Like I said, I played it when it was like new. So
yeah.
Oh, Hex for the T-Spikes is really good. Yeah, that's a good idea. And
I
Basket Legion F does.
I honestly, while we were drafting, I completely forgot that Basket Legion F is a special attacker.
It's got higher special attack. It's a special attacker in the same way that Nidoqueen is a special attacker. But
okay, fair enough.
It does have good numbers in general for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whimsicott. It's a Whimsicott. It's got Prankster Encore, and then it leaves.
Yeah.
Wow, you printed out Memento? Jeez. I mean, to be fair, what were you going to Memento on Goblin's team?
We should give Whimsicott a parting shot.
Oh, please no.
God, priority parting shot sounds like actual hell.
It is. Grimmsnarl already has it.
Right, Grimmsnarl.
It's
right.
fucking stupid.
Singing Sister. This is the best set. I'm so glad I've seen it twice.
It's like part of Reverend's thought process for their team. They're like, oh man, I'll just fucking parting shot or screens and then get ring an Earthworm and GG easy. It's like, yeah, if we couldn't see the only fucking defensive strategy you possibly could bring, it might work.
That's why the first time he brought offensive Grimmsnarl, he won. Yep. This is a good Excelgor set. I didn't know that it got both Toxic Spikes, and I really didn't know it had Recover. This is a great set.
Recover Focus Sash is very funny.
Excelgor actually has good moves. It's just got an incredibly mid stat line.
Yeah. It has that big speed stat.
And it has fucking Unburden, the most unnecessary ability of all time.
I have no idea why it has Unburden.
Why is it bold?
Who cares? It's Excelgor.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you this right the fuck now. That should have been timid, so you could have more bulk. It is optimal to.
To live Garganackle. Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
and then eyeliner. It does have eyeliner, I guess.
It clicks Night Slash, and that's all it needed to do.
Yeah, Drapion's great. I know Ink was trying to work out how to crit the Garganackle with Night Slash, and it worked. Landsat Night Slash is 100% crit? Damn. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, if they got Sniper and the plus priority, I don't know if that's actually 100%. I think that's 50%. Because you need +3 crit stage to get 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that would turn into, I think, is Sniper the one that increases crit damage? Is Sniper the one that
Sniper increases damage? Yeah.
Damage? Okay, then that's only like a 12.5% or something crit. I don't know that number off for +1.
Yeah, it's 1 out of 8. It's 1 out of 8 into 1 out of 2 into 1 out of 1.
Yeah, 1 out of 1. Yeah, because they made it like a lot easier. Which is why Focus Energy is fucking cracked right now.
Yeah,
but Focus Energy is Scope Lens.
Focus Energy is the coolest move that like fucking 6 Pokemon learn.
This doesn't get Focus Energy. Everything got Focus Energy in Gen 1, and then like they didn't give it to anything else ever.
They took it away from everyone, and they went, "Oh, sorry, our bad."
Yeah.
Well, Focus Energy is a TM in Gen 9.
Yeah,
but nobody gets it.
Ink says the speed stats are all to creep things, but it doesn't remember what.
I don't blame them. Nobody remembers what they speed
No.
I do for the important stuff, but that's because I'm speed creeping shit like Charizard Y.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you speed creep, but like you don't really like remember it. You just do it like the next fastest mon, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like I speed crept my Crobat for my last match, and like I don't.
Sometimes you do it for Scarfers too, but that's only if it's like, wow, I really lose the fucking Scarf result. Like better.
Yeah, and even then, you can only afford it on Pokemon like fucking Assaultcore, you know, who has 140 base speed.
Yeah,
right.
This is a great set. If this thing learned Focus Energy, it would be the funniest Pokemon.
It should learn Focus Energy, but it just doesn't. There are so many Pokemon I wish learned Focus Energy.
Every Pokemon
Focus Energy Hydreigon was so based.
I mean, I use it, like, I'm not going to say I started the trend because I didn't, but I use it independent of everyone else because I was getting real fucking tired of screens. I was getting real fucking tired of Dondozo. And then it got popular for a very similar reason.
Yeah, no, that's exactly why.
Okay,
you just had a correct meta call. Like before.
Well, eventually everyone will be correct at some point if you play enough. So,
does every Pokemon that doesn't learn Focus Energy, do they all have like ADHD?
Probably.
That would be most Pokemon.
They just like me for real.
All right. We'll do cat.
Okay, so here's my follow-up question. Does that make what's the berry that Drapion had?
Landsat.
Does that make Landsat berry like Stratera?
Alright, I gotta ask, what the fuck
medications?
Which one is Landsat berry?
That boosts your critical hit ratio by 1 stage if you're in critical health.
Sweet, yeah. I've literally never seen that used ever under any.
That's why the Landsat berry.
I meant before this, like I didn't know what it did. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't have a crit.
Okay. All right, we'll do cat.
Oh, it's apparently 2 stages. Apparently, inclusive play 2 stages.
Oh, that's why it was 100. Okay.
Is Dawn still here?
Yeah, Sully's here.
No, 2 stages is 50%. It's a 50%.
Yes, but they were using Night Slash was a +1 stage move, so that would make it.
Oh, yeah, so it is 100%.
Bye, Ink.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Farewell.
I'll at Celia just in case her microphone isn't working or something.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, she's muted, but I don't know if she's like here and muted. It's this game and then one other game, right?
Yeah. I think.
Yes, I'm gonna do this one. The last one is CC and Drew, who are neither here, so I'll do that one last. Okay.
Just want to give this as an opportunity to me to say, Bao did not deny when I asked if Olimar is her DILF. Anyway,
we're not gonna explore that conversation.
Yeah, let's not get whoever's Twitch this is banned.
Shut the fuck up. We're not getting Celia's Twitch banned. Shut up.
All right, here we go.
All right, so I lead Lopunny, and I'm like, I click U-turn. I don't remember exactly why. I was predicting something with the U-turn. They just go at, but like the fact that they outspeed reveals that it's Scarfed. So I go out into my Meowscarada, And I know they're not going to stay in, so I click spikes. And then I knock off, and they're fucking assault vest. And I'm like, what? So I go into the best Yu-Gi-Oh character, and I click U-turn and switch out into Mesprit. So I fucking swap into Feeny, because I know its Scarf Psychic is coming, and I don't want to take 17 trillion. They go back out into this fucker, and I predict the U-turn, so I click Play Rough, because it turns me into a fairy type. It's also my best neutral hit. Okay, now this is the worst turn in the game. I go out into Tapu Fini. They miss the Whirlwind.
Whirlpool.
Whirlpool. My screen is lagging. Fuck me. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, and the mist.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mental Herb.
That's okay. At least they got the karma item correct.
And then the Whirlpool. There we go.
If that turn played out the way she wanted to,
Jesus Christ, that was a 16.8% resist.
Yeah, Tinted Lens is the best fucking ability in the game. I pull a switch into Palmot because I know this thing cannot hurt me in a way that matters. They click Protect because I click Wild Charge. And I know for a fact... wait, no, actually I didn't. I think the reason I clicked Wild Charge is because I calced it in Close Combat. I do not believe killed there. If it did, I would have clicked Close Combat. I go out into Blue Maiden as they click Rapid Spin, and the hazards are gone, which is kind of a fucking issue, but I don't care. Water Absorb fucks my ass, but it's okay, because it doesn't really matter. I click Taunt, and that happens.
I click Stealth Rock again.
I go into Spectre, and I knock off the Choppleberry. That's going to be useful for later. They go for Rapid Spin. As I go into Staraptor and take 17 fucking trillion damage. But it's okay, because I can go out into Palmot and get the Volt Absorb health back, and then I just click Mach Punch and fucking kill him. Palmot's the best fucking Pokemon. I go out into Tapu Fini, who gets up the Misty Terrain, so I'm immune to status, and then I heal. I think I just realized that. I'm pretty sure that's the Zerwork. I don't care. I go out into Spectre, and I click fucking Flower Trick.
Oh, the crit. Oh, wait, it always crits, right?
Yeah, it always crits. Meowscarada is such a good fucking Pokemon.
There's a reason they're on, like, half of teams.
Yeah. I take a chunk from Psychic and a Spadef drop, but it doesn't matter because they outspeed and kill anyway. And then this is the craziest turn. I think Bug Buzz, they're easy to live. They literally lived on 1, by the way.
Yeah. Wow.
And then it doesn't really matter because they just sack it. And then, oh man, I wonder what Pokemon that is. They go for Dark Pulse. It does nothing.
That's the problem with using Zoroark late, is that like if the Pokemon they're pretending to be gets hurt at all, it's immediately obvious.
I sacked Mega Lopunny because I didn't really see a point in preserving differential. Like,
yeah.
Realistically, I probably should have gone into Meowscarada to save one of differential, but like
it's not that big of a deal. 4 is still good.
I assumed it was going to be a best of 3, but it turned it out not to be. So
yeah, that's actually why I traded away Zoroark, because I knew like the only place I want to put Zoroark is in the lead, and that's so bad.
Well, you don't put them in the lead. You put them like
you switch in on something they don't expect.
But you just put them in not last.
It's so hard to get it to do anything.
There are reasons to do it last. You just usually don't.
I know Celia had some big brain shit going on at the Zoroark. Do you want to do my team first or her team first?
We can do yours first. I don't actually know where Celia is.
Okay. So, as referenced earlier in the week, Palmot, I traded Xurkitree for Palmot, and what I realized when trading that is that this enables a totally new access for my team. Because usually I play like a very bulky, sort of balanced semi-style sort of play style. But what Palmot allows me to do is put on like those cannonball helmets from like cartoons where they shoot a guy out of a cannon. I put on one of those, I bend my body at like a 45-degree angle, and I charge directly at my opponent.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna lie, I do think Palmot helped your team composition a lot in general. Like
Yeah.
Xertree is, I wouldn't say Palmot's better than Xertree, but like I feel like for your team comp, Palmot is better than Xertree.
Yeah, it gives me a new dimension to my playstyle because Revival Blessing is a crazy good move. Also,
Sure
just like Electric Fighting is really good offensive typing, and its speed tier is phenomenal for my draft because like I had a really unfortunate speed gap between like what is it like between like the 100 range and like what was this? Hold on, can I look at my team for a second?
Sure.
Like my actual draft. I don't have the doc open. Like, can you on your stream go to my page on the doc?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
There we go.
Don't worry, I'm still watching you, Bowser.
Yeah. Yeah. So like you see before Palmot, my fastest stat was like 100. My speed stat went from like 100 to like 123. So that was a really unfortunate speed range where like anything above 100 speed or like anything above like a certain speed stat. I think it was like 115. Yeah, anything 115 or above. Anything between 115 and 123 could run plus attack nature. And still outspeed like most of my team. So Palmot fixed that a lot. Plus, like it's a good physical attacker, which my team was missing. Anyway, I spent too much time thinking about Palmot. It was just like Palmot offensively was really fucking good in this match. In this matchup, Staraptor, her flying resists fucking suck. So, Brave Bird close combat means that I just have to predict like Iron Treads exactly once.
Later, Magnus.
See ya, Magnus. Also, all my nicknames are Yu-Gi-Oh references this time. Anyway, they're Yu-Gi-Oh characters from the anime. It's different. Mega Lopunny was because, I considered speed creeping Sceptile with Mega Lopunny, but then I realized Sceptile does absolutely fucking nothing against my draft. Like, Sceptile is impressively terrible into me. So I was I don't care.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, there's not really much I can do, huh?
Yeah. So I was like, all right, like my offense just outclasses her off. Like her team is so weak to like hyper offense. So instead of basically that was kind of my philosophy when team building is that because her team is so weak to hyper offense, instead of going for my usual like steady stall play style, I'll just like go full hyper offense and just out tempo her, and it worked.
Yeah.
Mega Lopunny is just the Mega Lopunny set though. The speed is to outspeed. I forget what exactly, but it was to outspeed something. Scroll down a little bit. Similar story with Meowscarada. It was black glasses because like I didn't really have a better item. I guess I could have ran like boots maybe. I don't know. Free attack spikes because she has a really hard time switching into these free moves, and then spikes just means when I force a switch, I can get hazards up, which like helps chip the team. Taunt, dual stab, Tapu Fini was because I was really, really scared of Mega Heracross because I don't really switch into it. So having like this really bulky attacker that outspeeds it and forces it out is really nice. Plus defog is really, really useful. And then what's the one? Oh, and Scarfian Mega was just because like what the fuck on her team switches into Tinted Lens Bug Buzz?
Yeah.
Like, nothing. Like,
I was surprised.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I was surprised to not see the speed boost, but yeah, Tinted Lens is a crazy ability.
It really is. Like I was looking at her team and I was like, this 2-hit KOs literally every Pokemon on her team.
Yeah. Venomoth is goated.
Yeah. Yeah, I've said this a couple times, but like Venomoth, not Venomoth, Yanmega should not have been tier 5.
Oh yeah, Yanmega probably should.
Yeah, Yanmega was tier 5?
Yeah, that's kind of wild. I don't know. I don't know how we decided that.
I got Staraptor in tier 4. I got Staraptor in tier 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's sus. That's hella sus.
I also got Uxie in tier 5, so like we maybe needed to go over tier
Okay.
5s a bit more, but we were tired by then.
Yeah.
So my general philosophy when tiering draft Pokemon is that you generally want to go lower and like because you'd rather see the Pokemon in the games, right? Rather than rank it too high and nobody ever uses it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, Bowser,
so I
you
would
were
rather
right, but I don't know.
Yeah, if you're unsure, I would say probably move it down a tier than move it up a tier, because you'd rather like a Pokemon be a little too good than have it be,
dog shit.
right?
Yeah,
we did want tier 5 to have some stuff worth picking, but
yeah,
it might be too much.
I mean, like Reboot is like a really good tier 5 Pokemon.
Reboot.
Because
I picked up Audino in tier 5, and that's a really good tier 5. Licky Licky went undrafted despite being like one of the best.
Yeah, no, Licky Licky's amazing. I assume that's just like people inexperienced.
A backup.
Yeah.
Tier 5. By the way,
because
I have
26 people tier 5 Licky Licky not get chosen. That's insane.
It was definitely up there on my list. But
I picked a tier 5 at random. I didn't know what to pick, and I didn't need anything else, so I just picked Lopunny.
I mean, Lopunny as a tier 5 is not bad. It's got decent like coverage. 105? That's not bad speed tier. It's just kind of got like, if it had like 10 more attack, I would fully recommend it as a tier 5 slot.
I'm intending to trade it.
Have you guys seen Adamant 252 Choice Band Bug Bite Caterpie against fucking Iron Leaves? Guaranteed 1 KO.
It reminds me of like Bug Bite. Of like random Bug Bite counts against Tuba-U.
Yeah.
The meek will inherit the earth.
Alright, so Leo, you want to do yours?
I was gonna say, Fractal. Actually, I have EV information on my team. If you have any questions about the weird.
Yeah, let's. Oh, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Yeah. Zoroark was pretty normal. Quagsire was very normal.
Mm-hmm.
Mesprit is weird.
Yeah, you got another one of those.
Okay, so.
I love all 6 EVs.
Okay. 48 attack was so that I could guaranteed Oko Meowscarada with U-turn before it tears to something else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Special attack was enough to kill Lopunny and to, I think, 3-hit KO Finny with Thunderbolt.
Right.
The defense EVs were to survive Fake Out into Return from Lopunny, and also to survive a Bug Buzz from Yanmega.
Yep.
Unfortunately, didn't actually amount to Whole Mott, and enough speed to outrun. I think it's exactly enough to outrun Lopunny. So.
Right.
That's crazy.
All of the EVs did have a purpose.
All that.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but part of that was that it made it so Mesprit Psychic did the same amount as.
Oh yeah, you're correct. Yeah, so if you look at Mesprit versus Zoroark, the way that their EVs would align, Mesprit's Psychic would do within the same range as a Zoroark's disguised Psychic. So, like, if I had
really
Psychic
good
on Zoroark, it would not be distinguishable from Mesprit.
Yeah, this is the best EV spread I've ever seen.
Same thing with U-turn and Thunderous.
Oh yeah.
Those two overlap.
Okay.
Yeah. Those two have basically the same damage. And there was something else too. I don't remember exactly what. But yeah, I had a lot of Zoroark mind games going on.
Yeah. I'm very embarrassed because you clearly put more effort into your draft than me.
And then I missed your sad face. This Azu, I'm so happy with it. I am so happy with it. The fucking Mental Herb, Whirlpool Protect.
What was in the air this week that everyone was running fucking Whirlpool Perish song? Like
and herbs.
I'm so mad because the Mental Herb to stop the taunt from Finny.
It worked.
Like, it worked, kind of.
Kind of. It worked, but you also missed twice in a row.
I think this week has been the first time ever I've been angry I won.
Honest to God, like, the second miss didn't even matter that much, but it was just the mental damage.
Yeah.
Like, god damn it, come on. Oh yeah, by the way, all my nicknames are anagrams.
Yeah.
So that's why all rim.
I was wondering, sun turn.
Yeah, sun
all
turn.
rim.
This thing could switch into Finny, and okay, hold on. I have a fig list. Outspeeds Mew if it's not Scarf. It guaranteed 2-hit KOs Nidoqueen, Lopunny, and Tapu Fini. And probably 2-hit KOs or OHKOs most Mews with knockoff at +2. It's Defiant because, Spikes. Cat only had defoggers, so I figured a Defiant Thundurus was the way to go. Assault Vest was so that I could survive an Ice Beam from Nidoqueen.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2-hit KO it back with Zen Headbutt, sorry. It survives Ice Punch from Lopunny. It survives Double Edge Scarf Staraptors. Scarf Staraptors Double Edge after Stealth Rock with that defense. And it survives Entei Sacred Fire. So, a lot of shit that it just survives. Unfortunately, didn't end up coming into play. Iron Shreds, that survives. It outruns base 100s. It 2-hit KOs everything on his team except for Finny. And does not get OHKO'd by Scald from Finny after Stealth Rock, and does not get 2-hit KO'd by Aqua Jet from Feraligatr.
Yep.
Your EVs are giving me a headache, and I didn't even have to do the math.
It was fun. This is my favorite part of the draft.
These are amazing EV spreads. Yeah.
I need to hire you to help me prep.
My biggest mistake this week was not putting Stealth Rock on Iron Shreds. Stealth Rock.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Better play. I
never know it's Mega Horn, but it makes sense because it
Yeah, it's basically my idea was if you lead Mew, I can just threaten it right away by clicking Mega Horn. I have a Chople in case you have like a weird Aura Sphere set. Also helps me versus Mach Punch from Palmot, but unfortunately it got knocked off before that could come into play.
Yeah.
Palmot is such a fucking gamer.
He's a real gamer.
Can I go into my? Can I be autistic and go into my nickname theme?
Okay.
I need to get at least one Yu-Gi-Oh info dump in per draft recap. Okay, and I saved my info dump from last week because I wasn't here, so now I'm gonna expend them by by going more in detail.
Why don't you how about this? Why don't you post all the cards in the chat while we go through the last one?
They're not cards; they're characters.
Oh, they're characters. Oh, I thought they were cards. Okay, fair enough.
No.
Fair enough.
No.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go too. So,
peace.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
This was fun.
Manjone
I'll be back for the
Sunda
next one.
Is a reference to Joan Manjone, who is the main rival. Is the rival of the main protagonist from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually interesting fun fact. Manjone Sunda is the reason his nickname is Manjone Thunder is in the Japanese version. He's especially in the beginning of the series, because it's part of his arc. He's very focused on the idea of being respected, because he comes from a rich family, and he's basically the Yu-Gi-Oh equivalent of those kids who are raised from birth to play the cello. He's basically that.
Oh, that's Chaz. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I was like, who is this?
Chaz.
Got it. I only watched the dub.
He has a completely different personality in the Japanese version, but I'm not going to go into that here. The reason why his nickname is Manjone Thunder is because he's constantly correcting people to use the proper honorific, which is Manjone-san, but it becomes a running joke that a lot of characters mispronounce it as Manjone Sunda. Sunda being the Japanese word for thunder. As much shit as I give 4Kids, this character's entire gimmick is Japanese puns that don't work in English. Stuff like his catchphrase is counting up in multiples of 10 because part of his name is the Japanese symbol for 10,000. It's a whole thing. Anyway, Shion Kurosagi was a character from Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V. To go into minor spoilers, a lot of the plot in Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V involves characters from parallel universes. And Shun Kurosagi is a character from the Xyz dimension, because in Arc V there is a dimension based on every summoning mechanic at the time. So standard / pendulum, fusion, synchro, Xyz. He is the boyfriend of the parallel universe main protagonist. He's the boyfriend of the Xyz Dimension's main protagonist, and he plays Raid Raptors. So I thought that was a funny nickname. Serena, also from Arc V, she's the Fusion Dimension equivalent of the female lead. Spectre is a Vrains character. He's I think I've mentioned this character before, but Spectre is like an allegory for how how internet fascists can use the internet to target ostracized individuals to radicalize them.
That
is an actual thing. I'm not joking. That is actually who he is.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Blue Maiden is also from Brains. I'm very proud of that nickname because Blue Maiden is the character who plays Marincess in Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains. She starts by playing Shift Star, and then after a character arc starts playing Marincess. And part of her, and I don't know, just fucking proud of that nickname. And what was the last one? Oh yeah, Inzektor Haga. Inzektor Haga, more commonly known as Weeble Underwood, is a joke character from the original series. He's the guy who plays like perfectly Ultimate Great Moth.
Yeah, I know Weeble. I didn't know his name was I assume it's Inzektor Haga in the Japanese or something.
Yes, it's Inzektor Haga in the Japanese version.
All right.
He is the reason like half the insect decks in Yu-Gi-Oh are based on equip spells. Like his deck was much equip spells because that was the only reason. That was the only way the early writers knew how to convey synergy. Because none of the writers played card games, so the only way they could imply like a character is smart is that their cards vaguely work together.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have that tangent aside. Okay.
All right, last game of the night. Let's see what this is. This is, oh my god, there's so much powerful stuff here. Huh. All right, let's go. Chelsea Manning 2.
Oh wait, Chelsea Manning. That's another. Oh my god! Throwback to the start of the stream. That's another trans person. Another famous trans person.
Well, she's still alive, luckily.
Okay, yeah, that's true. She's Grimes' girlfriend, right?
I don't know where that went. She was briefly.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's still true. I have not kept up. She also went to jail for leaking government documents or something.
I legally cannot ascribe the moral. I legally cannot condone that. Is condone? I always get condone and condemn mixed up.
Condone is saying it's good. No, it was good though. She was whistleblowing abuse or something.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh, the miss. Man, Gunk Shot. Oh, it's so annoying. Are CC's names all... Okay, this one's just a man. Okay,
a man.
Jump.
By good jump.
Will Smith from Men in Black 2 specifically.
Listen, you gotta make it especially clear. It's not Men in Black 1. It's not Men in Black 3. It's specifically Men in Black 2.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what's special about Men in Black 2?
I don't know. Oh, CC's having a hard time this battle.
Kissinger. Yo, is that Henry Killinger? I love Venture Bros.
Oh, the weak armor proc.
The weak armor?
Endure for weak armor is sick.
That's pretty fucking.
And Custap?
Custap?
What a set.
What a fucking set. Unfortunately, it's doing jack shit here.
Yeah. Well, no, it's doing okay. This is another weak armor proc, isn't it? Or actually,
yeah,
it does. I didn't know if it would work if you didn't actually take damage.
Also, I really like that Barraskewda name.
Yeah. Oh man, the 7%. That almost swept.
It almost did. That would have been awesome. Chelsea, wait, what?
Oh, expecting everything has expanding force. This is the funniest team.
Keldeo comes in and fucking kills everything. Goddamn. Burn, get the burn. Take 6%. Oh, it's scarfed. Okay.
Mm. Oh, CC says they fucked up their EVs. Probably meant to speed creep the Keldeo specifically and failed to.
Oh, okay. Getting dry skin recovery is so funny. Oh, it's scarfed.
I hate that name. That's a horrible name.
It's called Clopping Dad. Oh god.
Oh boy.
I love that video.
All right. Well, let's look at Drew's team. It sure is a rain team. Ice Beam Weather Ball. No Hurricane, no Hydro Pump is interesting. Wait, isn't...
Don't need it.
I mean, I guess Weather Ball is better than Hydro Pump if you're scared of missing. It's what,
yeah,
100 power?
it's 10 less power, but it's also 100% accurate, which I guess justifies
it's 10 less
it.
power, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, plus plus you don't have to worry about like weather changing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you're gonna like smack a Torkoal with an incredibly weak weather ball fire.
Mm-hmm. Eject button Fortress. I guess that's good momentum.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's good momentum.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. This is Assault Vest? That's why it took so little. Holy shit. Oh, because it's Regenerator. I've never thought about Assault Vest Uniclus.
I love AV Regen Uniclus. I almost drafted this thing, but I have Mew, so it's like better Uniclus. But
my favorite fact about AV Reuniclus is that there was The Smog article when Gen 5 came out that literally said, please do not use AV Reuniclus. It is very bad.
You mean Gen 6?
No, it was Gen 5.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right when...
But AV didn't exist until Gen 6.
I thought it... Oh, I was wrong then. I thought it was... Oh, yeah, no. Oh, yeah, because the article also had Double 8. I'm stupid. I thought AV was Gen 5,
right.
maybe.
Also, I want to shout out the fact that this has 256 EVs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right, because this was where they said they fucked up the EVs, maybe? No, that was... No, wait, that was CC. Yeah, so this is just missing EVs.
Well,
it still did work, so I guess who cares?
Yeah.
And then, yep, Thunderous with a backup Rain Dance and Thunder and Weather Ball. Seems good.
I mean, I guess if you don't need a fourth move, you might as well have it.
Mm-hmm. They were saying in chat that Drew forgot that this got dry skin, and that actually made a difference in one of the attacks. There are so many this gets expanding force? What?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's standard. That was standard in VGC in series.
Do they run Endure for the weak armor?
I don't think so.
That's good tech. I like that tech.
I think they run Wide Guard. I think that's the move they run.
Oh, that makes sense for VGC.
Yeah. I want to...
I guess it's Protect
I need
Mega.
somebody to confirm, because I'm not friends with this person anymore for completely unrelated reasons, but one of my friends said that in DDF and what name of it, Armor Rouge, have like a very lesbian dynamic. Can somebody confirm? Is this Yuri?
I don't know, but these two are gay together.
They are definitely... I'm pretty sure that Armor Rouge is non-binary.
Yeah, Armor Rouge isn't any all lesbian.
Truth.
I do love the 3 expanding forces. I love the 3 expanding forces to go with Terrain Extender and DD. That's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was presumably to speed creep something.
What was the fuck up on EVs with Jirachi?
That was here, I think.
That makes
or no, on Jirachi?
Yeah. Well, they said did they fuck up with EVs? Oh no, they said they fucked up on EVs with Tornadus.
Yeah. Because I think Tornadus was meant to be faster than the Keldeo, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
So this was probably meant to be moved around a little.
They ran like a lot of Assault Vest users.
Okay, well,
I'm
for all the people.
I'm surprised they weren't boots on Tornadus. They were Assault Vest instead.
Double Assault Vest.
Yeah. I would have run boots because then you have regen with no rocks. But whatever.
All right. Well, for everyone left, thank you for coming. I guess.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun this week.
Yeah, this was a good week. There were a lot of really cool battles and really cool tech.
I'm excited for the recap on week 6. I'll see y'all next week.
Hey, peace out, y'all. Sorry I wasn't up to hosting this week. Well, hopefully I'm feeling better next time.
Yeah, no worries. And if you ever need to, this was pretty fun. So if you ever need to back up again, I'm here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I might just in the future I might just like take a step back from talking because it does wear on me a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
good night, Dark Axe.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Well,
good everyone.
Blue, y'all have a good night.
Good night, everyone.
Yep.